Good morning, everyone. We are once again here at the Blue Water Bridge in Port Huron, Michigan. It's a beautiful 9 o'clock on the dot. Beautiful morning here in Michigan. Got my Mickey D's coffee. And I have a sausage biscuit. Two of them, in fact. This is the first one. It's not that cool this morning, a little bit, but not too bad. Cheese's Mod is here. Good morning, Cheese Mod. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing good. Once again, I'll try to do a longer stream today, maybe 3-4 hours. Maybe 4 hours. No ships yet this morning. I'm not sure what the weather is. I didn't check the weather. I was in Debbie CSM's stream yesterday, and she got a follower for Chrissy. Oh no, it was somebody else's. It was, I don't know, it's another stream. And she got a follower for Chrissy. So the newest follower was thanks to, I can't even remember her name. But yeah, and I've been getting a couple followers. I think I'm over my 1,700 now. You're right. I have been to that Fort Gratiot Lighthouse. It's right up there. I have streamed from there before. You're correct. That's a beautiful place. They have that museum there and that little gift shop. And yeah, I streamed from right there. I think last year about this time when Chrissy Cheese was celebrating, I think, her 500 followers or 600 followers, I actually ate some peach mango pies there, and it's a beautiful spot. I like it here though, because you can see the bridge and stuff, but yeah, Fort Gratiot Lighthouse is a beautiful spot too. Thanks for being here. Sports Fanatic. Good morning, Sports Fanatic. I'm checking I'm eating my I'm eating my breakfast, then we'll probably go for a walk down toward the bridge. So far, no ships. Let me give you a little panorama here. Beautiful morning here. Beautiful morning. Yeah, no ships. No ships yet. I think last Friday we had maybe like 6 of them come through. Look up here in the corner. Do you see what I see up here? Yeah, we have like 6 ships come through last Friday. So, it's a beautiful morning here. Sports Fanatic, I hope you're feeling better. Oh, can't spill my coffee. Coffee is life. And the truck traffic this morning was nothing. There was no truck traffic this morning compared to last week. Last week, the truck traffic going into Canada was probably backed up for 2 miles. Today, nothing. Don't ask me what the difference is. Your health is improving? Excellent. Great news. Glad to hear it. And I'm not in Sports Fanatic. I don't know if you would pay attention to the Tigers, but the Tigers played the White Sox last 4 days, and they actually lost last night. The Tigers did. So the Tigers and the White Sox split that series 2-2. And then tonight, the Tigers play the Cubbies. So the Cubs are in town at Tiger Stadium for 3 games. And I think we got our ace pitcher, Scoobo, against the Cubs ace pitcher for tonight. So tonight should be a pretty good game if you're paying attention to baseball at all. And since you're a sports fanatic, I'm thinking you are. Yeah, what a beautiful day. I'm gonna get my other. I'm gonna get my other sausage McMuffin and eat that. Then we'll go for a walk down the way here. I'm not sure if Chrissy will be here today or not. You can check out her story. Chrissy has about 4 pictures, I think, on her story, and it's pretty cool. And I put a little video up from last week, a clip from last week for my story of a ship coming through. Let me get me other biscuit. And I got my Canada shirt on today too. I got a cute little story about Canada. I'll tell you that as soon as I get done eating this biscuit here. Couple little boats out here, fishing boats. What? The Colorado Rockies? Really? That was one of my favorite teams. I love their logos, the Rockies. That's crazy. Yeah, if you guys haven't followed Chrissy, which I'm sure everybody has, please give Chrissy Cheese a follow. A lot of this overcast here that appears to be clouds is really haze and smoke from the Canadian wildfires, if you can believe that. They have a weather alert out for hazardous breathing because of the haze and the smoke in the air. So this is, there might be some clouds, but lots of it has to do with the wildfires in Canada. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy how a Major League Baseball team could just go out of business. You'd think that they would be very successful. Yeah, nice quiet morning here. I think I'm getting some goosebumps on my arms though. Hope they'll warm up maybe another 5 or 6 degrees. It'd be nicer. So geez, Matt, I hope you're doing good. I know you were thinking about doing an IRL stream earlier this week, but you didn't. But I always love your streams from Aberdeen area, and when you go to the zoo. So let me tell you my little story about my shirt I have on. Oh, Barbie's in the house? Yeah, Barbie's in the house. Okay, so here's my story. I had this shirt on yesterday and went to the grocery store. And the guy says, "Oh, Canada." He says, "Are you from Canada?" And my answer was, "Eh?" He started laughing. He says, "Let me tell you how Canada got their name." He says, Canada actually got their name after the USA got their name. I said, "Really?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "You want to know how the Canadians got their name?" I'm saying, "Sure." He says, "Well, there were 3 Canadians sitting around, and the first one said, we need a name like the USA, something short, a short name like USA." He says, "We need something short like that." And the other guy says, "That's a good idea." And the other guy said, "Yeah." He says, what can we call it?" And the first guy said, "CA?" And the second guy said, "NA?" And the third guy said, "DA?" So I think maybe they were thinking of C and D, but because they said A, because the Canadians say A after a lot of things, they ended up with CA, NA, DA.
You're a bunch of
Canada. How you doing, buddy? Did you hear that story before? Canada. Oh, here comes a little ship, a little boat up. Looks like a pretty decent size pleasure craft. So what we got here, there's a nice That's a nice cruiser. That's something that somebody could spend the whole summer on. So how are you doing today? Come over here, we'll talk again.
What do you want to talk to me
Did you
for?
hear that story I just said?
I don't hear nothing.
Okay, so good morning. So I had the shirt on yesterday, I went to the grocery store, and the greeter, he says, "Canada." I said, "You from Canada?" And the only thing I said was, "Eh?" He says, "You want to hear how Canada got their name?" And I said, "Sure." He says, he says, "They actually got their name after the United States." He says, "There was 3 Canadians sitting around, and they said, we need a short name like the USA has for their name." And the other guy said, "Well, what should we do? What should we call it?" And the third guy said, "CA?" And the second guy said, "NA?" And the third guy said, "DA?" So that's how they got Canada.
Yeah. I got a trucker friend that has to bring shit from Ohio to get burned over in Canada. He's got these little American flags on the side of his cab.
Uh-huh.
They told him he had to get rid of them.
Really?
And he says, like, hell, I'm a Air Force veteran. I'm not getting rid of them. So they call corporate. And corporate says, you better get rid of them flags. And he says, same thing. He says, I'm an Air Force veteran. I served this country, and them flags are on that truck when they were new, and they're going to stay on it. And if you take them off, I'll put a bigger one on it.
Crazy.
No kidding.
Crazy.
But we don't say nothing about the Canadian flags coming over here.
No, not at all. Our good friends from, in this case, our good friends from the East.
Well, I got a lot of my family I've never met over there. And my sister married a Canadian, and she's got dual citizenship. But some of her kids I never met, and they were married, and they got kids I've never met.
Really? They never come over to the U.S. and visit?
They might, but I live in Capac, and my other brothers live here in Port Huron.
Oh, you live in Capac, so you got a little bit of a drive to come over here then,
Yeah,
huh?
32 miles.
Wow, cool.
I come 3 days a week, sometimes 4.
Yeah, I noticed the truck traffic was a lot less this morning than it was last Friday. Last Friday it was backed up for like 2 miles.
No, I don't know what's going to happen with that tariff shit.
Yeah, never know.
Well, you have a good
Yeah,
day.
take it easy, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get your flukes.
Yep. Okay, getting ready to go for a walk now. Let me turn the phone, make sure I'm seeing the chat. Okay. So yeah, thanks a lot everybody for being here this morning. We just had a little boat go up through there. And we talked to our friend from Capac, Vietnam veteran. Walk like an Egyptian? Okay. Let me get down here. I'll do it. Let me get down here. Walk like an Egyptian. Thank you for the redemption, sports fanatic. Looks like we got some little flies around here. Might be some little black flies around. Must be a hatch going on or something. I don't know if you can see them in the camera. I don't know if you can see these little flies buzzing around. But they're buzzing. Okay, let's get out here and walk like an Egyptian. Oh, you guys. Here's something that I saw last week that I had never noticed before. This looks like an old mill wheel from a flour grinder. Look at this big mill wheel here. Look at that mill wheel. That's like an old wheel from a mill or something. I had never noticed that before. Okay, we're gonna walk like an Egyptian. Thank you for the redemption. For walk like an Egyptian. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Walk like an Egyptian. Thank you everybody for being here. Walk like an Egyptian. Thank you for being here. Hope we see some freighters today. Yes, I do. Hope we see some freighters here. Yes, I do. Walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. It's easy. It's more cooler in the wintertime when my feet will slip on the ice. Oh. Walk like an Egyptian. Okay. Let's get down here underneath the bridge. And we'll, I like the views underneath the bridge. You can see the bridge and big spans. That's cool. And then here's the wind this morning. You can see the wind. Got the wind, yeah. Walk like an Egyptian. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see what we can see here. What is this? That's something I never noticed before. I'm not sure what that is. Something on the railroad track there. Do 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 do. Yeah, we'll set up on this little area right here. This is a pretty nice area to set up on. This little wood deck part there. And it's nice today because there's no bright sun. I don't think I have to worry too much. I don't think I have to worry too much about I don't think I have to worry too much about getting sunburnt today. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Some walkers there. Chrissy Cheese in the house. Woohoo! Chrissy, good morning. I just did Walk Like an Egyptian. Good morning, Chrissy. I loved your stories. Some nice pictures there, Chrissy. Hope you're doing good. Miss your streams, but hope you're having a good time, having fun. Do 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 do. Yeah, we're here in Port Huron again, and no ships have came through yet. It's been a quiet morning. We've only been live for probably about 23 minutes. It started right about 9 o'clock. And yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful morning here. Beautiful morning. Do 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 do. Chrissy Cheese is in the house. Woohoo! Okay, Chrissy, thanks for lurking. Have a great lurk, Chrissy. Thank you so much for being here. Do, 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 do. Yeah, let me go down farther this way. Let me go down farther this way. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. Gorgeous day. The sun, there's some sun trying to come out there on the clouds, but not too much. Oh, we got a couple seagulls here. Here's some seagulls, you guys. Let's see how close I can get to the seagulls. Hello, seagulls. Hello, seagulls. Hello, seagulls. There, look, I'm probably about 10 feet from them. Hello, seagulls. Hello, seagulls. Oh my Lord. Oh, one just flew. But oh, there goes the other one. Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Look at there's a beautiful view of the flags. Oh, there. What a gorgeous day. What a gorgeous day. I'm not sure if is EC going to go live again today. I'm not sure if he's back. I'm not sure if he's back home or not. He might be traveling. I don't know. I should go get my coffee. I should go get my coffee. I can hold off for a little bit. Yeah, what a gorgeous day. Beautiful day here in Michigan. We're in the Port Huron, Michigan area. We got Sarnia, Ontario, directly across the lake, across the St. Clair River from us. This is the Blue Water Bridge here. It's a twin span bridge. And we are actually really close to being on the 43rd parallel. If you look at a globe, we're really close to being on the 43rd parallel of the northern hemisphere. We really like streaming from this area because it's you get some nice ships coming through here that are pretty nice looking. Sometimes they give us a salute, and there's different people that come by that we can chat with and stuff, and I just really like this area. If you got any questions, I'll try to look at the chat and read them. And thanks for being here, of course. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Looks like we got another little boat coming up through here. I say little, but not that little compared to what most people have for boats. It's another cruiser type. Another cruiser type. It looks really nice. Let me see if I can see it. And there's see if you can see that. Yeah, it's coming right through there. I'll try to get as close as I can to it. Beautiful day. Beautiful day here in Michigan. That almost looks like some sort of a commercial boat. I wonder if that's some sort of a commercial boat that gives people rides up and down the river. I think it is. Looks like there's people on it. I'm not sure what kind of boat that is, but it definitely is not your average boat. I can hear the people. I can hear the people talking on it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I don't think I've seen that one before. Here comes a little one down through here. And then of course that one across there. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Well, let's walk down underneath the bridge farther. Get a view from underneath the bridge. Got a great view of the bridge here. Got some trucks up there. And thank you everybody for being here. Thank you Chrissy for lurking. Thank you Sports Fanatic, Cheese Mod, and whoever else is viewing. I can't see everybody, but truly appreciate y'all for being here. I'm gonna try not to drop my phone. And I'm gonna try not to trip myself. Oh. See if we can't get an eye on anything coming up river or coming down. I think it's starting to maybe clear up a little bit. Maybe as the sun gets higher in the sky, it'll burn out some of this smoky haze. So we'll go and stand underneath the bridge here for a bit. And see what we can see. People walking over there. There goes that ship up through there. Yeah, I love this view through here. And I love the echo. The echo. Love the echo. Like, yeah, 2 weeks ago it was raining in here and my phone fell over and I broke the tripod holder. And luckily I had a spare one at home. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Beautiful day, huh?
Well, I wouldn't say beautiful,
Well,
but it's better than yesterday.
It's not snowing. It's not snowing. Can't complain about the weather. Yeah, what a beautiful day here. What a beautiful day. I could do a hiking video, could do a hiking stream maybe next week, I'm not sure, around Davis Lake again. I'm not sure. I really like coming over here. Of course, it's better if you see the big ships, but hiking around Davis Lake is also always a good one, and I could maybe do a fishing stream too. I'm gonna walk back up to the car and grab my coffee. We'll just go underneath the bridge. We'll get a view. We get a view from the excuse me, from the south side of the bridge. And of course, there's the Thomas Edison Museum over there. That's the Thomas Edison Museum here in Port Huron, Michigan. And yeah, if anybody's ever in the southeast Michigan area, it's definitely worth the worthwhile to stop here at Port Huron to just take a walk down through here. This boardwalk, this is a nice walk. It goes all the way down and right along the river, and it's really, really cool. Got a great view of the St. Clair River, of course. Great view of Canada, Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. There's the rotate phone. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have to rotate the phone so I can see the chat. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. I miss seeing some of the chat sometimes, you guys. Is it okay now, Cheese Mod? Is everything good now? Hopefully.
Cold? Oh, yeah, I just got out north wind.
Kaiser's here. Good morning, Kaiser. Yeah, Kaiser, I didn't see you. Hope things are good in Vienna. And thanks for being here. Oh, sports. Okay, no, I didn't see that Sports Fanatic left. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, really? Arvin Rich added us as mods? Cool. Excellent, excellent. Good morning, Kaiser, Kisser and Kaiser. And thanks for being here. A beautiful day here in Michigan. Oop, I'm gonna get ran over by a bicycle. Oh. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday, for sure. Chrissy is lurking, by the way. Oh, here comes that boat back down. Here comes that boat back down. This is that little, I'm not sure what it is. It's a, I think it's some sort of a passenger cruiser, like a excursion boat. Let's see if we can see it better when it comes through here. Yeah. I'm waving to him. I'm waving to him. Oh. I'm waving to him. Yeah, let me go up and get, let me go up to the car and get my coffee. Yeah, beautiful day. We had Kaiser. We had, I think, 6 freighters come through last Friday. Last Friday we had 6 freighters come through. Nothing through here yet today. We've got another cruiser coming through here. Yeah, the weather around the country, Cheesemont, definitely is changing. I thought it was going to be a lot warmer today than it is, but not too bad. Look at that one. That's a cool one. I like that one. You could spend a couple days on that one. That's a nice one there. Yeah, let me go get my coffee. Coffee is life. Yes, the sounds of Mother Nature. The sounds of Mother Nature, Kaiser. Listen to the sounds. What do we hear today? What do we hear? I hear somebody hammering over there. Somebody's building something. I can hear the waves. I can hear the birds. I can hear the traffic. I can hear the flags waving. 56 degrees, yeah. Not the warmest weather yet. It'll probably get warmer today. It's supposed to be up in the mid 70s today. In Kaiser, we're still waiting for you to go live. You have all those followers, and everybody's waiting for you to stream. A little IRL stream to show us the mountains and the woods in your area. That would be so cool. Kaiser, that would be so cool for you to go live. I'm completely serious. I'm completely serious. You need to go live at least one time. Do a little IR, but you gotta let us know ahead of time so we can be there. And you gotta make like Cheesemont a mod. You can make me a mod if you want. And of course, you gotta put stream elements in. You don't have to, but you could. It'd be very cool. Morning. You don't need to show your face. Yeah, you don't need to show your face. There's lots of streamers who don't show their face. I gotta adjust my camera here better. Yeah, there's lots of streamers who don't show their face. Or like some of my friends, they wear like one of those COVID masks over their face so that you don't see their entire face. Whatever you want to do, but I'm sure your face is okay. I'm not sure why you don't want to show your face unless you just want to be the anonymous streamer. We got somebody fishing here today. Yeah. Yeah, Once in a while, I love it. Excuse me. I love it, Cheese Mod, when you say, well, I guess I'll show my face so everybody knows that I'm really here. But I didn't show my face as much as I do now. I used to not show it at all because I'm like, people don't want to see me. They want to see what I'm showing. Oh my Lord. Okay, we're back up at the car. Let me grab my coffee. Let me grab my coffee. You can see my smiley face. Shy, I am not. Oh yeah, Mickey D's. So yeah, I got my stopped and got my McCafe from McDonald's. Large coffee with 6 creams, no sugar. It's nice. Tastes delicious. And thanks you guys for hanging out with me today. It's always nice. It's always nice. It's always nice to have you guys here and just to chat with you. That's that's the best thing, is just having you guys here, be able to chat with you, interact with you. And the other nice thing is the weather. It's not snowing, it's not raining. And now if we see at least one big freighter comes through, that would be even better. Yeah, Kaiser, last week I was telling nursery rhymes, bedtime stories. Like I told, what did I tell? I told the the Goldilocks and the Three Bears truck. And I told, I think I told us Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I might have did part of the Big Bad Wolf, Three Little Pigs. Oh no, Little Red Riding Hood maybe. I'm not sure. But I was thinking about when I was a kid. We had a 33 1/3 LP record that had all the children's stories on it, and we played that record so many times. We lay down on the floor of our living room, put that record on, and listen to this guy tell the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, the Three Little Bears, the Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, Alice in Wonderland, the Three Little Pigs. I mean, all of them. So lots of my storytelling is copying how that guy told the story. And it was really cool. And they had music in it too, so they would play songs like Jack climbed the beanstalk, and here's the reason why. Then they would tell the story. A tune, yeah. Cheers. Yes. Jack climbed the beanstalk, and here's the Jack the Beanstalk was always my favorite, because here's this kid that the mother sends him to the store with this money to buy milk and bread, and on the way to the store, some guy tells him, hey, I'm going to sell you these magic beans, which they were indeed magic beans. And he spends all his money on these magic beans, and when he gets home, his mother says, where's the milk, Jack? Where's the bread? And Jack says, Mom, I got something even better. I have these magic beans. Another boat coming up through here. And the mother says, Jack, go into your bedroom and go to bed and think about what you did. She took the magic beans and she threw them out Jack's bedroom window. Well, of course, the magic beans immediately sprouted and grew this huge beanstalk. And so when Jack woke up the next morning, here's this big beanstalk. And of course, He had to climb it to see where it went. Oh. Yeah, we got the boat nerd. The Explanation BN is the boat nerd site. It's a pretty cool site. It shows all the marine traffic from all over the world. And especially, you can look at it here in the Port Huron area to see what's going on. That's a nice one there. Look at that guy. How you like that one, Kaiser? How would you like to spend a couple weeks on that ship? That's a nice one right there. That's a nice one right there. Look at that one. That's nice. Oh, you're back. Good morning, Chrissy. Thanks for being back, Chrissy. Thanks for lurking. Yeah, no big ships came by yet. Kaiser's here, and we just had this little guy going up the river. Do 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 do. Yes. Dude, yeah, you guys check out Chrissy Cheese's story. She's got some nice pictures there of her and her daughter and Denso, and pretty cool. Thank you for sharing those with us, Chrissy. I got my Mickey D's. I got my Mickey D's coffee here. And Chrissy, congratulations on your followers. I think you're at what, 2248, if I'm not mistaken. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I think it's going to clear up here once the sun gets a little higher. What we got here? Yeah, back up to 2248. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, be 23 before you know it. Yeah, I was just talking somebody earlier in the stream, Chrissy. Somebody said I should stream from Fort Gratiot Lighthouse up the lake, and I was telling them that I had streamed from there. I think it was last June, maybe? Was it last June or last July when we celebrated? I think you had what, 500 or 600 followers? Oh my Lord, what a difference! What a difference! And that's the stream where I ate the peach mango pies, and I think I ate some balut too, possibly. Oh man, that was fun. That was fun. Thanks again, Chrissy, for all your challenges you've had in the past. It's so cool that you've introduced us to, at least to me, to balut. I still have to get some more balut. I need to take a drive down to that store and get some more balut, because those are really delicious. Do 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 do. Yeah, beautiful morning here. Beautiful morning. What a beautiful day. OML. I'm surprised we haven't had a freighter come through here yet. Usually, last Friday we had 2 of them come through right at 9 o'clock. But so far, nothing here today. And I got my Canada t-shirt on. I don't know if you can see that. With my Caterpillar hat. Oh. And the sun, looks like the sun might be coming out there. Looks like the sun might be coming out. It's trying to come out. Cheesemon's birthday? Oh, Philippine Independence Day is next Thursday? Oh, cool. Cool. Well, happy Philippine Independence Day in advance, Chrissy. Yes, it's so wonderful that Philippines is a free country and can celebrate their Independence Day. Yeah, I think it's getting more clear out here. I think we're gonna get blue sky here shortly. In fact, we're getting some blue sky here right now. We're getting some blue sky up in there. Yeah, we're gonna have blue sky here in a minute. It's gonna be a beautiful blue sky day here shortly. So thanks a lot, everybody, for being here, of course. Kaiser's birthday is the 19th? Wait a minute. Really? Wait, Kaiser, you got a birthday? When's your birthday? When's your birthday? Your birthday is this month? Kaiser, your birthday is June 19th? Would you like me to sing happy birthday to you in advance? Let me look at the chat, make sure. Michigan Outdoors! Good morning, Michigan Outdoors. Happy Friday. We're here at the Blue Water Bridge again, my favorite spot here in the summertime. Hope you're doing well. Yo, yes, yo. We haven't had any freighters come up through here yet today. Kaiser, let me know if it's your birthday. I'll sing you happy birthday. Let me know. Kaiser, is it your birthday? I can't see the chat, only a couple of lines. So let me look at the chat and let me know if it's your birthday coming up. I'll sing you happy birthday. Two weeks off yet. Okay, not today? Okay. Okay, so Kaiser has her birthday in 2 weeks. So Michigan Outdoors, how are you doing? Are you back here in Michigan now? I think I seen you do a electric bike stream. Did you do an electric bike stream? I didn't. I wasn't there. I'm not sure when you did it, but I think I saw that you did do an electric bike stream. And so that's cool. I hope it went well. You rode down to Lake St. Clair? Oh, really? You took one of the bike paths down to Lake St. Clair? Excellent. Excellent. Sounds good. I don't know. I'm not sure if you published your VODs or not, because I could watch the replay of that if you did. That'd be kind of interesting. I love the IRL streams. I love the IRL streams. There's a couple, I'm trying to think I went to an IRL stream the other day. I think it's actually Debbie CSM's daughter. I think it's Carla Stock maybe, and she was doing an IRL stream. I think they're in Massachusetts, and she was running in the evening, running and walking, like through a golf course. And then like on a bike path, and it was really a secluded bike path. I mean, there was nobody around, and it was getting kind of late and dark, and I was like, I don't know if I want to be, I have no problem with being out in the woods by myself at night, but she is all by herself, and I was like, I'm not sure, that might be kind of dangerous, but I think she did. I'm not sure how far she ran and walked, But yeah, I think it's Debbie CSM's daughter, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, Makawaka, he does his streams. He's been doing some sunset streams too the past couple days. So that's kind of neat to see him live at night. Just a basic stream? Cool. No, that's cool. That's good. So did you have your camera? Did you have your camera or your iPhone mounted to your bike? So you were pedaling and then or did you have a something like a chest mount on your chest? How were you holding your camera? Because that's kind of I always thought about doing a bike stream myself, but when you mount your camera to your bike, it's jumping around, it wants to fall off. And then if you mount it to your chest, you really can't see the chat. And I don't know, it just, to me it seemed to be the best thing to have a second phone like on your arm where you could look at the chat. Because when you got the camera on your chest, or if you have it on your bike, you can't see the chat, and I worry about it falling off, and there's all kinds of different problems that I can see would arise. You have a separate chat phone? Okay, cool. Cool. So you have a bike mount and a separate chat phone. Yeah, that's what I gotta somehow get Blue Jeans so I can get some data on it. I gotta do something there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I gotta do something different because it would be so much help. I mean, thank God we got Cheese Mod Forever here that can be my moderator, because my Blue Jeans phone right here, I got no data. I'm trying to get, I can't get data on it because the carrier is locked. The carrier is locked to the original. The carrier is locked to the original carrier that I had when the phone was my work phone, and when I left that job, they gave me the phone, but they stopped the service. So I can use it when I got Wi-Fi. But I went to the store to try to get them to put service on it, and he looked at the phone. He said, "Well, we can't put service on it because it's locked to this one carrier." And I contacted my old workplace and told them what was going on, but it didn't sound like they were interested in releasing it. So maybe I could get a third phone. I'm not sure if I could get a third phone and somehow change the Blue Jeans over to the third phone so I could get service on it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. So right now, I don't have a chat phone. Not when I'm over here. Oh, you got a Starlink? A Starlink Mini? A Starlink Mini? I'm gonna check that out. A Starlink Mini, what exactly is that? A Starlink Mini? I don't think I've heard of that. I didn't even know it was such a thing. I just seen the big Starlink, so there's a Starlink Mini you can have? That sounds cool. A Starlink Mini. Michigan Outdoors, you're giving me some great ideas. I'm gonna definitely search that. I wonder now, where do you get is Starlink do you go through Starlink? Is that everything like online? Like, is there any local stores that sell Starlink where they have customer service where they can explain stuff to you? Or is that all online? I'm not sure where you even buy Starlink. I'm thinking it's all online, but I'm not sure if there's stores around that would have that or not. Best Buy? Really? Woo-hoo. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Best Buy. Okay. Because there's a Best Buy. Right down there, I-75 and like Johnson Road at the in there by the Great Lakes Crossing. There's all kinds of stores there. There's a Best Buy there. I'll have to go check that out. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Starlink Mini. That sounds very, because I thought about getting Starlink up at the cabin, but I'd want to, you know, if like my nephew, when he had Starlink at the cabin, it was at the cabin. So if you could stream from the cabin, I could go outside the cabin and walk around a little bit. But if I wanted to go over to the other cabin, or if I wanted to go out in the woods, you know, I lost internet. But if you had this Starlink Mini, which it sounds like you could maybe carry it with you, so the internet service would follow you, then that would be like ideal. That would be perfect. That would be so cool. That would be so. Thank you for letting me know about that. Yeah, by Great Lakes Crossing. Yep. Yes. Morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
Excellent. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
Yeah, the Great Lakes Crossing. That would be. That's a nice Best Buy. I've been there before. In fact, I think I got my. I think I got my desktop computer from that store, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. Let's show a little more view here around. It's you can put it in your backpack. Excellent. Excellent. That's Michigan Outdoors. Thank you so much. That's exactly what I was trying to. I thought there had to be something like that. I said there has to be something like that. There just has to be that sort of a technology, and I didn't realize that there was a Starlink Mini. But that's cool. That's very cool. I'm kind of excited now. I'm really excited. Oh my Lord. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. And Cheese Mod, I think, because Cheese Mod over there in Scotland, you were telling me how you get your prepaid internet for like really reasonable. Because I think here, I checked here in that store where I was going to get internet on this phone, it was $35. $35 for 35, what is it, gig? Or 35 whatever for a month. So for a 1 month, it was $35. Which, that's what I get on my phone right now. I get like 35 whatever per month. And like a couple weeks ago, I ran out and my stream ended because I lost data. So I've been trying not to use my data except when I'm streaming, because I don't want to use it up, just watching streams. So lots of times I'm out driving around, I'll shut my iPhone off so I don't use up any data. But yeah, Cheese Mod, if you get a good deal on data like you do, I think you got like 100 or something for not that much. That's a super deal. GX, hello, good morning. We're here in Michigan. We got Sarnia, Ontario, Canada across the river. We got some other streamers here if you want to follow. We got Chrissy Cheese is here, Cheese Mod Forever, Michigan Outdoors. Got lots of friends here if you want to give other people a follow, or Blue Jeans. I'm not sure if you're a streamer, but after the stream I'll check you out, and if you are, I'll definitely give you a follow. Recently, yeah, the temperature here is, it's getting warmer, 61 degrees. You can get 200 GBs for like 12. Yeah, thank you for being here, you guys. Let's let me check my battery here. Let me check my battery. I got to rotate my phone to check my battery, and then we'll go for a walk down get down a ways. Let me check my battery here. Okay, yeah, my battery's getting low. Let me go ahead and grab my charger and the cord, and we'll go down we'll take a walk down underneath the bridge. Hopefully we'll see a big freighter come through, but so far today we haven't seen nothing. But let me get my charger, I'll be right back. So yeah, I have this little charger here that works pretty good. I can't see the chat that good, you guys, so just if I miss something, Cheese Mod Forever will probably re-chat it for me. Let me turn this thing on. I'll put it in my pocket. And I'll plug my phone in. And, oh, Carla stops here. Carla, are you here? Oh, good morning, Carla. Yeah, Carla is Debbie CSM's daughter, and I was telling them about how you are an IRL streamer and how you were streaming last night at a golf course, I think. And how I was kind of a little worried about you because it seems like you're out there by yourself, and then you went down that one trail that wasn't very nobody around, and I just, please be safe out there when you're out there. So here we are. And Carla, if you want to follow Chrissy Cheese, she's a music streamer from the Philippines, and Cheese Mod Forever is an IRL streamer from Ireland. Blue Jeans Family is actually my second iPhone. I stream on Blue Jeans Family 2 IRL. And then Michigan Outdoors is a IRL streamer here from Michigan. So we're here at the Blue Water Bridge. And thank you for stopping by. I'm just going to go for a little walk down here. If you got any questions, please ask. So here, yeah. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, Carla. And yeah, you definitely have a great stream. I was telling him about Maka Waka was at your stream, and he actually gifted me a sub to you, which was so nice of him. And so if you got any questions, I can't see the chat that good, only a couple lines, but let me get down here and let me look at the chat. Yeah, this is actually the St. Clair River. This is the St. Clair River flowing south. So that's flowing south to Detroit. And then that's the Blue Water Bridge that crosses the river that goes to Canada. And then Lake Huron is up there. So that's Lake Huron, and the water's coming out of Lake Huron going, eventually it goes into Lake St. Clair, and then through the Detroit River to Lake Erie, over the Niagara Falls in Toronto to Lake Ontario, out the St. Lawrence Seaway into the Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, it's a pretty, and there's a little boat through there. So we get we get a lot of freighters through here. Last Friday we had 6 freighters come through here, which are the big ships. So far today we haven't had any freighters come through, but thank you for stopping by, of course. It's a beautiful area here. It's a beautiful area here. Let me look and see if my phone's charging. Yeah, okay, yeah. I have to rotate my phone to see if it's charging. It is charging. So yeah, so here we got different monuments here, Carla. We have here's the here's a monument here for the, I don't know if you're familiar with the Tuskegee Airmen, but there's the Tuskegee Airmen. Oh, we got a raid here. Good morning, Raiders. We have a raid. Apparently we have a raid. I didn't see it. Thanks for the raid, whoever it is. Oh, Grandpa Ivan. Good morning, Grandpa Ivan. Grandpa Ivan's another great streamer. He does guitar streams, and he does plays words on stream. And thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. So Raiders, if you're not familiar with me, we're streaming from the Blue Water Bridge in Michigan. We got Ontario's across the river there. And we're just showing them the Tuskegee Airmen is right here. We've got this Tuskegee Airmen monument. And we're just going for a little walk. Here, I've been streaming here like every Friday. And thanks so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. It's been a while since I've been on your stream, but thank you so much. So here's another. Oh, it's the first time you've been here? Really? Okay, well, thank you. So yeah, we're IRL streaming here. I stream from the cabin sometimes. I stream from my house at Big Fish Lake, but today we're streaming here from Sarnia, Ontario. And it's a beautiful day. We got the Blue Water Bridge, which is a beautiful bridge that goes across to Canada. So that's Canada over there. This is the St. Clair River. And yeah, it's a beautiful day here. So yeah, thanks for the raid, sir. Appreciate it. Thanks for the raid, yeah. So you can see it's a beautiful bridge. I love the bridge. The bridge is so nice, and we get a lot of big freighters. We got that one freighter that I got clipped. I think it's called the I can't remember the name of that one freighter that we got a clip of. That one freighter we got a command. Sometimes when the freighters come through, they will give you a salute, which means they blow their whistle and stuff. So people can fish over here. You can just walk up and down the boardwalk, but the big attraction to me is the river, the blue water. You can kind of see the blue water here. So there's the blue water. You got the waves coming up. Yes. Yes. Let me know when you're back. Let me know when you're back, Grandpa Ivan, and I can do a little raid dance for you. I'll do a little raid dance for you. Let me know when you're back. I'll do a raid dance for you. Oh my Lord. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thank you for being here. And Carla, thank you for being here, Carla Stop. So everybody make sure you follow Carla Stop. She's got some really cool McDonald's emojis. And I stopped at McDonald's this morning and got my big coffee and a couple sausage muffins. Oh. Let me get this phone around here. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, hopefully we'll see a freighter come through here, you guys. Hopefully we can see a freighter come through here. Yes, and thanks for the raid. This is a beautiful area here. A gorgeous area. A gorgeous area here. A lot of history. A lot of history in the area, from the Underground Railroad, from the Civil War days, to Thomas Edison, to the shipwrecks and the maritime underwater preservations of all the shipwrecks that have wrecked that you can dive on. And of course, the big Blue Water Bridge. Here we go. The big, beautiful Blue Water Bridge. Oh, Wesley Bug, thank you for following. Thank you for following, Wesley. Appreciate it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Walk like an Egyptian. Yeah, usually we'll see a freighter come through here. We haven't had any freighters come through here yet today, but I plan on being live for a couple more hours at least, so hopefully we'll get a freighter. Last week we had 6 freighters come through here. And a freighter is a huge ship that they use on the Great Lakes that hauls grain, petroleum, iron ore, gravel, sand, everything you can think of that you might haul, like in a railroad cars, they can haul on a freighter. And this is a very popular shipping route. So here's the bridge. Yep, and you can see the marine traffic. There's another free app you guys can use to track the ships, the marine traffic, and then there's also the Boat Nerd. Yeah, look at the bridge through there. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So yeah, Grandpa Ivan, thank you for your raid, and if you have to run and go, that's fine, but let me give you a little raid dance here. I'll get here where I get some echo, and I'll just do a little raid. Here we got the echo in here. So thank you for the raid, sir. Thank you for bringing your family here. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Walk like an Egyptian. Yeah, I like to sing. I don't sing a whole bunch, but I like to sing. I like to stream. I usually stream here on Fridays, usually Friday morning, starting around 9 o'clock Michigan time. And yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for following. Thanks for following our friends, Cheese Mod Forever, Michigan Outdoors, and Chrissy Cheese and everybody. And just, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And please hang out and lurk if you want to. Enjoy the stream. And peace out. Peace out is all I can say, is peace out. Do 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 do. Got a bicycle here. There's the bridge. Beautiful bridge. Yeah, Cheese Mod, I was looking at that last week. I looked at the Boat Nerd one and I didn't see anything. And all of a sudden, here comes this big ship by. So I don't know if I wasn't looking at it correctly or if it did. I don't know what happened, but I was looking at the Boat Nerd site and I didn't see anything. And about 5 minutes later, here comes this big ship. This big freighter came up. So over there is the Thomas Edison Museum. There's the Thomas Edison Museum over there. You get the marine traffic one? Yeah. I'll have to check. Yeah, I'm not sure. They're both good ones. But yeah, Marine Traffic might be better. And of course, they got the Port Huron YouTube webcams, which I'm not sure if those webcams are up yet or not. They haven't been active yet this year, so I'm not sure if they're online or not. Do 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 do. Yes. And I love that railroad car there. I love the railroad car from the Thomas Edison Museum. That's a cool looking car. Morning. Yes, please follow the heart. Please give us a follow, you guys, if you want to. That way you get the alerts and you can figure out when I'm live and that sort of thing. Yeah, I was hoping a ship would come through here soon. Still not live? Okay. Yeah, so let's just let's stop here. Let's just stop here for a bit, and I guess we can just watch down the river. And like, if anybody's got any questions at all, if you've got any questions on anything, just please give me chat what your questions might be. And I was hoping, I've been here an hour and a half so far, no freighters. Maybe they're taking the weekend off. But yeah, thanks again for the raid and the follow. Appreciate it. And Carla, if you're still here, if you got any questions about anything, go ahead and chat them out if you want to. And I hope your mother is doing well. She gets up. She was saying, I think I was in her stream this morning for a little bit before I left to drive over here. It's about an hour drive over here. And I think somebody asked, where's Carla at? And I think she said that like Carla's still sleeping. You won't get up too early, because yeah, your mom, she gets up really early to go kayaking. I think it was like 6 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So yeah, she does an early stream, and I think sometimes she might do an evening stream too. And I think I've seen her play the piano also, if I'm not mistaken. No, for sure I've seen her play the piano. Do 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 do. Walk like an Egyptian. Here come some people walking. I wonder if they want to talk. Maybe I could ask them. I like talking to the locals. Do do do. We'll see if they want to talk to us. Do 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 do. Good morning, people. How are you guys doing today?
All right, how are you?
Good. I'm streaming live on Twitch. You want to talk to the world?
No, but hello to you.
That was a big no. No problem. Have a good day. Sometimes they like to chat and sometimes they don't. I would say probably 75% of them will talk to me. But if they don't want to, that's no problem. Oh. Let me make sure a lot. My phone's not charging again. Let me try to figure out why my phone's not charging again. Morning, sir. Come on, let's charge phone. Make sure it's charging. Maybe it gets turned off when it's in my pocket. Hey, Sea Love. Good morning. I gotta make sure my phone's charging. It is. Okay, yeah, good morning. Yeah, we're back here in Port Huron again today. Just got raided by Kuya Ivan. I think you probably remember him. He guitar player, streamer from the Philippines. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. No freighters yet today. No freighters today. I'm gonna go back up here by the car where my coffee's at and make sure I'm charging good. Yeah, no freighters yet today. I'm not sure where they're all hiding, but they're hiding somewhere. Yeah, happy Friday. It's not too bad of a day here. Little cool, little breezy, but actually pretty much perfect. It was a little cooler when I first got here this morning at 9, but now it's warmed up a little bit. It's still hazy. I think it's hazy, hazy and cloudy from the wildfires. I know they got warnings out because of the wildfire smoke from the forest fires in Canada. They got some weather statement that for southeast Michigan, and you can kind of even smell it. I'm not sure. You can kind of even smell the air. But yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, none yet. Yeah, none. No ships yet. I was really surprised because last week we seen 6 of them. Last week I had 2 of them right at the beginning. In fact, if you look at my story, I think the clip on my story is from the second one that came through about 3 or 4 minutes after I started my stream. We had 2 of them right away. There's a couple ships. There's a couple things over there. I'm not sure what those are. Those look interesting. Looks like maybe a couple tugs or something. Oh, the warning earns the warning. Oh, here comes one. Okay, we got something coming through. Okay, here comes one, you guys. Here comes the ship. Here comes the ship, you guys. Here we go. Woohoo! Here comes one. Good timing. Good timing. Yes, Sea Love. It was waiting for you. Oh, my Lord. Good timing. It's a nice one, too. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, let's put the camera down here in the tripod. And, yeah, no, Cheese Mod, that's the same thing. It's the same thing, Cheese Mod. The same thing. I looked last week, I didn't see nothing, and all of a sudden, there it is. So, yeah, we'll watch that guy go by. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure what the name of it is. But it's a colorful one. I don't know how big it is. But yeah. We'll watch this guy go by. Is the ever bright? Cool. We got a ship. It looks like it's the Everbright, according to our sources. We're here at the Blue Water Bridge. And here it comes through. Woohoo! I'm not sure what it's hauling. I'm not sure where it's hauling, but it's there. Yep, the Everbright. We got ourselves the Everbright coming through underneath the Blue Water Bridge. Look at it. Maybe it'll give us a salute. Honk your horn, Everbright. Honk your horn, Everbright. Oil chemical tanker? Okay, cool. Yeah, very colorful ship. Very colorful ship. Well, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Yes, it's so nice to have one come through already. And it didn't even show up on our app. Underneath the blue water, what a view. Look at that view. Oh, it does show up? Yeah, there might be a delay. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, there might be a delay there. Very cool. Look at that bridge. There's another boat going up. Yeah, it doesn't take long. Doesn't take long for it to go by. It doesn't take long. Once they show up and once they get down underneath the bridge, it doesn't take long for them to disappear. There he, whoop, I don't want to trip here. So there he goes, gonna go down around the corner. Yeah, I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna go back up to the car, up here farther and get my coffee and make sure my phone's charging. I can see it better up here. I'll just sit down here for a second. We'll just sit down here for a second and watch this guy go down the river the rest of the way. Yeah, there he's going around the corner. So thanks everybody for being here. Try to get this thing set up so it don't fall. Where am I at? There we are. So yeah, he's going down around the corner underneath the Blue Water Bridge. What a nice view that is. What a nice view that is. Another gorgeous Friday here in Michigan. Woohoo! Yep. You can see him. He's not very big. He's right there. He's right there. Yeah, it's so nice to have a raid. So nice to have a raid. So nice to have somebody come in for the first time chatter and as a raid. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got some seagulls up here. Haven't seen a lot of Canadian geese around today, but there's a couple seagulls. Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good. I'm streaming live on Twitch. You want to talk to the world?
No.
No? I like your pink though. Some more people enjoying the day. And here's some nice seagulls. And there's a ship still going down around the corner. She's way down there now, way down there, right about there. I love the calls of the seagulls too. Maybe I was thinking, Cheese Mod, I was thinking of different emotes I need. I was thinking of like a ship emote, but you know, I don't do that so much. A seagull emote might be kind of neat too. I've got a raffle. Okay, you guys, join the raffle and get some points here. Yeah, we haven't done the raffle for a while. You can get some coconut points, I believe is what we're calling them. Oh, he gave a salute down there. Cheese Mod won. Rigged. Cheese Mod always wins. Oh my Lord. Let me get my coffee. I'm gonna set my tripod up here. I gotta make sure I'm charging here. Let me turn the phone, make sure I'm charging. Oh. Yep, I'm charging. Okay, good. Good, I'm charging. Okay. So let me raise that up. Let me put my charger over here. And let me grab my coffee. Cheese Mod. Cheese Mod, I think you're probably ranked number 1. I'm sure you're ranked number 1, Cheese Mod. Oh. I'm sure you're ranked number 1. Let me get my coffee. Oh my Lord. Yeah, what a nice day. And that ship was the Iver, I-V-E-R, Iver Bright, I think it was called. An oil and chemical hauler. And I know they have gas stocks. They have a lot of deep well gas wells, like up in Ogemaw County, even farther north, like up in Kalkaska County. And they have a gas pipeline that comes all the way down. It comes all the way down the state, and it goes to Bay City area where there's a gas dock, and those ships like that can come in and they'll fill up those ships with natural gas or oil or whatever that's been shipped by pipeline down to the gas docks in Bay City, Michigan. So that's a one possibility of where that ship came from. Strictly a guess on my part. Debbie! Good morning, Debbie CSM. Happy Friday. Yes, your daughter Carla was just here a second ago. I'm not sure if she's still here or not. I was telling her I was lurking in your stream this morning for a little bit when I first woke up. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I think you went live. I'm like, wow, you get up early. And somebody said, where's Carla stop at? And I think somebody said she's still sleeping. But yeah, I was at Carla's stream, I think last night. She was running around the golf course and then the trail by the woods. And I was telling her, make sure she's careful because it looked like she's running all by herself. I'm hoping that's a really safe area where she runs. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here. We just had one ship go through. Yeah, happy Friday. We had one ship go through and just a minute ago. And maybe we'll get another one that'll come through. Yeah, oh it is. It's not too bad at all. It's not too bad at all, Debbie. The temperature was a little bit cooler this morning when I first got here. I think it was in I'm not sure maybe it was the high 50s. I'm not sure, but I think it's warmed up a little bit now. My goosebumps on my arms are not as high as they were. And like I said, we had one ship come through, one big ship. We had a bunch of smaller ones come through. Here comes another smaller one now. It's like a cruiser. I don't know if it's a private cruiser or what it is. Let me put the camera on it. And I got my McDonald's coffee. Yeah, here's no, there's not active train tracks. No, it's they can be active, but they don't use them. There's an old industrial place up here that goes up to the Coast Guard station too, so they could bring a train through here. They maintain them, but I've never seen a train come through here, so they're not really active. But look at this ship coming through here. Londo, good morning, Londo. London RYL, how you doing? Yeah, so what we got here, this is the Blue Water Bridge. We got the Blue Water Bridge. And this is Port Huron, Michigan here. So we're in Port Huron, Michigan. This is the St. Clair River, and then that is Sarnia, Ontario, Canada over there. And so I've been streaming from here for the last, I think about 4 weeks. And just a beautiful area here in Michigan. So thanks for being here, you guys. And really appreciate it. And we got some other streamers here. Of course, Debbie CSM's a streamer. She's Mod Forever is an IRL streamer from Scotland. And of course, Chrissy Cheese might be lurking. She's a music streamer from the Philippines. And of course, Blue Jeans Family is me on my other iPhone, but I don't have data on it, so I stream at Blue Jeans Family too. Didn't stream yesterday. I normally stream on Thursdays, but I didn't stream yesterday because it was raining, and I didn't want to stand out on my deck in the rain. So Blue Jeans didn't go live yesterday. Yep. So yeah, it's a beautiful day here. If you guys got any questions, please please do not hesitate to ask. It's about 10 to 11 now. I think I'm going to probably stream for a couple more hours. Maybe stream to 1 o'clock. Michigan Outdoors. Michigan Outdoors is another streamer. He was here earlier. Michigan Outdoors does IRL streams. He's got like, oh my Lord, he's got like 6,000 or 7,000 followers. And he's one of my first people that subscribed on my channel when I first started going live. And he streams IRL. He lives in Michigan, but he goes to Florida like in the winter time. And he hasn't streamed for a long time. He doesn't stream anything regular schedule. But he was talking about this mini Starlink that he has. He has this mini Starlink that he carries in his backpack. And he did he went live, his last stream, he was doing like a, riding his EV bike from where he lives down here to the St. Clair River. And I know in Florida he tried streaming fishing with his Starlink. So if you want to give Michigan Outdoors a follow and catch his lives, like I say, he doesn't go live very often, but I keep trying to tell him to go live more. And he's just, so I don't have time and all this stuff, you know. I know how that is. But it was cool that he was here and talking about this mini Starlink, which I had no idea what a mini Starlink was. But it sounds very interesting. He said you can get them at Best Buy. So I have to check out this mini Starlink. So hopefully I could hook up my Blue Jeans phone and be able to see the chat better and help Cheese Mod Forever mod. Oh, here comes that another little, I think this must be some sort of a passenger cruiser. That must be a passenger cruiser. DJ Max, hey, DJ Max. How you doing, Sloth? DJ Max is another streamer recently affiliated. He's from the UK. Thank you, DJ Max. And we got the Blue Water Bridge here. And we have DJ Max was telling me a funny story the other day that he was streaming in his house, I guess, where he lives, and it was late at night, and his neighbor wasn't too happy about it. So yeah, DJ, I hope everything's good between you and your neighbor. Thanks for being here. And DJ's got some cool emotes. He's got Star Trek. He's got, I think, a couple peace signs. Yeah. So yeah, here we are underneath the Blue Water Bridge, and there goes the ship. So we got Sarnia, Ontario, Canada is right across the river there. Yes, thank you, DJ. Thank you for being here. Yes, I enjoy your streams. I enjoy your streams. I know that you have been playing like cartoons and different stuff previously, and those are cool too. I mean, I like your music, but I love some of that other content too, when you're like different cartoons and that sort of stuff. That was kind of cool too. But yeah, and then we always see you at E-Room Kim, of course, playing words and doing the puzzles, and a lot of our other friends. Yeah. So yeah, DJ Max is a big supporter of E-Room Kim, and E-Room Kim, of course, the same with him. Yeah, E-Room's a great guy. I tell you what, I don't think I've seen anybody be a VIP in more streams. It's like every stream we go to, just about, E-Room Kim's a VIP. I mean, he streams, he'll be streaming today probably in another hour and a half, and then he streams in the evening. And Cheese Mod, if I'm not mistaken, you got E-Room Kim's emotes, because I saw somebody gift you a sub the other day. The other day when I was in a stream, somebody came in and started gifting subs, and I believe that Cheese Mod Forever's got E-Room Kim's emotes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jay Money. Good morning, Jay. The Cat King, E-Room King. There you go. Good morning, Jay. Hope you're going. Looks like EC will stream. Okay. Well, if we want to, we can raid EC, but I'm not going to end. Whoa! I'm not going to end my stream. So you just let him know what's going on. That we can raid EC, but I'll stay live in hopes that you see some more ships. And Jay Money, I hope you're doing good this morning. Hope your chest and stuff's feeling better after your fall. So yeah, it's a beautiful day here. We got a couple little boats out here. Couple little boats out there. I make sure I'm charging here. Yep, I'm still charging. Cool. Yeah, Jay, hope things are good. I hope things are doing good in Florida, Jay. I got my coffee here, by the way, too. Got my Mickey D's. Yeah, Jay, I don't know if Debbie CSM is still here. She's a streamer from Massachusetts. I'm not sure if you're following her. But she stopped by. She does IRL streams. She does a lot of kayaking in, I think, in Massachusetts. Yeah, the sun's starting to come out. Yeah, so you guys, if we raid, we're gonna probably raid to EC and LC. So you guys, please feel free to stop to go on the raid with Cheese Mod and visit EC and LC, and just let him know that I can't be there because I'm still live. But just thanks a lot, you guys, for being here. If you want to come back later, you can. If not, no worries. I hear a helicopter. There goes a helicopter. Looks like a Coast Guard one. Who we got here? Let me look at the chat. Penguin's here. Good morning, Penguin. Woohoo! You're doing better. Glad to hear that you're doing better, Jay. Yeah. Glad to hear that you're doing better. Good morning, Penguin. Penguin is plays words on streams, and he's a great supporter of everybody, Cheese Mod and Chrissy. And so yeah, thanks for being here, Penguin. We love playing words on stream in your channel. And thank you for being here. Yeah, beautiful day here. Gorgeous day. Sun's starting to come out, starting to get warmer, and can't complain about the weather. Can't complain about the weather at all. We had one ship come through already, Jay. Came from the Lake Huron and went south. And hopefully we'll get some more. Let me look over here. That helicopter is circling. We're getting circled by the helicopter. Mr. Boat Spotter, that's me. Mr. Boat Spotter. How you guys doing today? I'm live on Twitch. You may want to talk to the world. No?
Hey, Twitch!
You want to say hi to Twitch?
What's up, Twitch? It's pointing at him.
Oh, yeah, we got Got some people here. Sometimes they'll talk to us. We got my veteran from K-Pac, my Vietnam veteran I talked to earlier. He's not shy. He talks to me all the time. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. Yeah, it's fun talking to people, listening to what they have to say about Michigan and where they're from. We've had people here from Chicago. We've had people here from Colorado. We've had people here from farther south down by Detroit. And it's a very popular spot. Oh, I see the police that were here. We had a police car up here all morning. He just left. I had a cop car up there all morning long. He's gone. He was taking I don't know if he was what he was doing. He was watching this area, making sure it's staying safe, I guess. So yeah, Cheese Mod, if you want to raid EC, go ahead whenever you want, whenever he goes live. And like I say, I'll be here for probably maybe, I'd like to be here for another couple hours. But I'm definitely gonna check out that mini Starlink that Michigan Outdoors was talking about. That sounds very, very, very interesting. That sounds very cool. Very cool. 2 hours. Been live for 2 hours and 1 minute. Yeah, I got on the road fairly early today, and there was no truck traffic on the bridge, no backups, and so I got right into McDonald's. I come off the exit ramp, turn left, go underneath the Blue Water Bridge ramps, and then there's a McDonald's right there on the left. I pull into McDonald's to the drive-thru, get my stuff, circle around McDonald's, go out the back lot to the next east-west road, get on that east-west road, and it comes right down to here. I mean, perfect, easy on, easy off, easy access to get here from I-69. So that's cool. That's cool. It's cool when you can get on and off easily. Just check my phone again. Yep, I'm still charging. Cool, cool, cool. What a beautiful area. Look at that bridge. I do have some water in the car too. I have my hiking strap with my water bottle in the car where I got water too. So when I get done with the coffee, I got water. So how's things in the UK there, Sloth, DJ Mix? Hope things are going good with you. I don't know, were you in E-Room stream last night? I can't remember. I try playing words. I do kind of good, but I'm like always down toward the bottom. E-Room's really good. That Jeff Lynn is super good. Who else is good? I think Mim Loss is pretty good. Yeah, he's got some pretty good words players. And then 2 nights ago, I think we got up to level 60. I think we got to level 67 or 68, which his record was 94, but he said he had his record when a bunch of people came in that were ringers. But just our little group 2 nights ago, I think we got to either 67 or 68 by ourselves, which was really, really good. He was happy. Yeah, he was happy for sure. Yes, cool. Very cool. Yeah, what a beautiful day. I was thinking about bringing a lawn chair with me last week, and then of course I forgot. I did get my 5-gallon pail out of my car last week. I was sitting on that. Here comes that little tourist boat down. Let me turn the camera so you can see that little tourist boat here. So here comes that tourist boat down. If you can see it right there. Good morning, tourist boat. I'm waving to it. I don't know if they're waving back or not, but what's it say? I can't see what it says on the side of it. It's definitely some sort of a tourist spot. I don't know where it comes from. I'm not sure where it's coming from. If it's coming from like Belle Isle or where it comes from. But some sort of like a, it must go up, it goes up the Detroit River and goes up to Lake Huron and turns around and comes back, I guess. Diamond Jack? No, I don't think it's Diamond Jack. I don't know who it is. I'm not sure who it is. But it's a cute little boat. A cute little boat. So, Sea Love, what's going on with you? I hope you're doing good. Thanks for being here. Yeah, last week after I got done streaming, I drove up the coast and I drove down the coast. I just wanted to see what it looked like. You know, I was actually looking at, because somebody came in the stream and said that I should live over here, and I was like, I wonder how much these houses cost in this area, and they're expensive. They're like. I think there's like a little apartment, a little condo down there. Farther down, there's a little condo. In fact, it might be one of those high buildings that you can see down there. And I think they were like 400 grand. I think they were like 400 grand. They're not cheap. And I'm not even sure if that had a view of the river. I think it did, but I'm not sure. Because if you got something in here, if you purchased a house in here, I mean, the whole idea is to be able to watch the ships. I mean, that's the whole attraction here is watching the ships in the summertime. And in wintertime, I mean, you're going to see the snow and the ice. That's still probably a pretty good view. You're going to see the sunrises in the morning. And but the ships are the main attraction. Everybody loves watching the ships. No question about that. So Cheesemod, did you raid EC already? I didn't see anything, but I don't see the chat half the time. I should get my 5-gallon pail out and sit down on it again. I should have threw a lawn chair in. I gotta do that. When I get home today, I gotta throw a lawn chair in the trunk of the car. I mean, standing up is not too bad. It's good exercise, actually. I can hear some birds. I'm not sure what they are. Robins, maybe, or blackbirds, sparrows. Yeah, you rated? Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, I heard. I think that must have been a truck. Yeah, thanks for rating EC. Pretty nice day. Got a nice little. I got a breeze. Where's the breeze hitting me? The breeze is right coming right at me. So the wind's coming from the wind's probably coming right. The wind's probably coming right from the north. I'd say the wind's coming from the north because I think east is kind of not straight that way, but I think east is like this. I think this is. Yeah. So the wind's probably coming right from the north. So yeah, so you say that Chrissy's brother Arvin Rich is made us mods. Does he have stream elements put in? I wonder. That'd be nice if he went live, and it would be nice if Chrissy's daughter went live on her music stream. That's what I'm really waiting for. She would do so good if I know she can sing good because of the YouTube videos. I mean, if she could stream music. She would do so good as a music streamer. But I know she's going to nursing school and all that stuff, but yeah, if she would stream on her music channel, that would be very cool. She would get affiliated very fast. Yeah, that would be very cool. But that's what Chrissy said? Yes, I don't think she will from what, oh, you don't think she will? Oh, stream, okay, so stream elements. So he's got stream elements, okay. So you don't think that Andisu's gonna go live on her music streams anytime soon? That's okay. I mean, eventually maybe she will. Eventually maybe she will. So, DJ Manic Max, I sing too. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but sometimes I'll sing. Bet you by golly, wow! Thank you for being here and coming to my Friday stream. Thank you for watching the Blue Water Bridge and the big ship that came through and being here. Do 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 do. I just sing a little bit to try to convince people to come to Chrissy Cheese's stream because she's the professional singer. Even though her bio says she's not a professional, OML, oh my lord, she certainly could be a professional. Excellent, excellent, excellent. What a great singer she is. What a great singer she is. Morning, sir. Morning. Yep, what a great singer she is. Of course, DJ Max, I think she's probably, since she's from the Philippines and you're from the UK, you'd have to get up pretty early to catch her stream because I know Cheesemod has to get up early to be at her stream because I think, what time does it start for you, Cheesemod? It's like 4 in the morning? 4 or 5 in the morning, is it for you when Chrissy goes live? If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, but I think that's the case. So yeah, it's but sometimes she'll stream for 5 or 6 hours, so she might stream from like midnight or from noon Philippines to 6 in the morning. So you might be able to catch like the end of her stream possibly. But that's when I'm sleeping. I usually can stay awake for maybe a couple hours, but then I just leave it on in the background and try to sleep because gotta sleep. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. to 10. Okay. 5 a.m. Okay. Yeah, that's early. I know back in the Sessions Live days, I had Cindy Hong was from, where was Cindy Hong from? Cindy Hong was from, she was from Indonesia. She was from Indonesia. And so depending on the time of our clocks for daylight savings time, she's either 13 hours or 14 hours difference. And if I wanted to catch her stream, I had to get up like at 4 in the morning. And it was rough. So sometimes if she had like a special event or a showcase, I'd try to get up like at 4 in the morning and watch her streams. And of course, Chrissy, you know, I like Chrissy's stream because it's, you know, my evening where, you know, nothing else is going on. I can just, you know, relax and watch her stream and listen to all her beautiful music and stuff. And I like E-Rooms. E-Rooms is a good time too. E-Rooms is around 8:30, whatever. And so I can go to E-Room stream, and then after E-Room gets done streaming, I can kind of take a nap, set my alarm to when Chrissy goes live. And then She's My Forever, like yours too, because you are usually my morning, so I can catch you sometimes before I go to work if it happens to be a work day. And of course, sometimes you stream on Saturdays as your Stormtrooper Patrol, which you've got that great Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, there's so many wonderful streams. You just don't have time to visit them all, unfortunately. And I was in your stream last night. Yeah, GJ Mini Max. I was in your stream last night. Right when you went live, I went in for a little bit. I didn't chat. I was so tired. I was in it for a little bit. Then I came back later, and I was in it for a second time for a little bit. But I didn't even chat. I was just so tired. I was like, you know, I gotta get some rest here, you know. But yeah, I definitely like you guys' streams. We got Raiders. Who rated us? Raiders, who's rating us? Woohoo! Ben's Variety. Ben, good morning, Ben. Good morning, Ben. Thanks for the raid. This is Sydney, aka Coco, streaming here from Michigan underneath the Blue Water Bridge. And thank you so much for being here. I'm an IRL streamer here from Michigan. And just so you know, Blue Jeans Family is me and my second iPhone. I don't have data on it, so I can't chat. But yeah, Blue Jeans is my other iPhone, which I also stream as Blue Jeans Family. And of course, Cheese Mod Forever is a streamer, IRL streamer from Ireland. And Chrissy Cheese is our friend that we support from the Philippines, another streamer. So what we got here is, we got Sarnia, Ontario, Canada over there. This is Lake Huron up there. That's Lake Huron. And then the ships will come through here back and forth either way. And of course, you got the Blue Water Bridge. So yeah, Ben, thank you for, hope you had a great stream. And thank you for the raid. And I think I've been in your stream a couple times. I think for sure a couple times. And yeah, thanks you guys for being here. Let me, oh yeah, AF Chrissy's another, AFK is another streamer. I've been watching his streams. He's been streaming, he's got some hummingbird feeders. He got some hummingbird feeders set up, and I think you also was doing a campfire the other day, possibly. I think you were doing a campfire stream, maybe. But yeah, we've had one ship come through here so far today. And thanks for the raid, of course. Let me see if you've got any questions. I can't see much of the chat. Let me look at the chat. Yep. Yeah, thanks for the raid, Benz. Yeah, I think you do. Don't you? I think you have. I think you do IRL streams too. I think you have like some amusement. Is that you to have the amusement park? The amusement park emojis. Yeah, Carla Stopp was here earlier, and Debbie CSM was also here earlier, and so yeah, we've had your whole group here today. Yeah, Carla's a great streamer. I love her streams when she's out running and walking along the golf course, and of course Debbie's streams where she's in her kayak every morning. And so yeah, this is Port Huron. It's a beautiful area, and you can see the Blue Water Bridge. If you guys got any questions, just holler. I have my phone set up, hooked up to my charger right now. But sometimes I'll go for a walk down the river or whatever. But if you guys got any questions about anything, please holler. Let me do a little raid dance for you. I was telling some of the viewers before you guys was rated that I do like to sing too, but of course Chrissy Cheese is the best singer. Maybe Cheesemon, you can chat some of Chrissy's emotes so they can just pick on Chrissy's emote and give her a follow. But yeah, I'd love to sing, and but Chrissy's the best singer, of course. But betcha by golly wow, thank you for the raid, Ben, and the follows, you guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you for visiting Michigan with me at the Blue Water Bridge. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for being here, Ben. I appreciate it so much. And I love that name. Was it just a bunch of I's? I. That's a pretty original Twitch profile name, if I don't say so myself. Cool. Yeah, thanks for the raid, Ben. I really appreciate it, and thank you for bringing your family here. And I usually stream every Friday from Michigan, starting around 9 o'clock in the morning. Today I'll probably be live for maybe another hour and a half. I'm gonna try to stay live to maybe around 2 o'clock, maybe see some more freighters. Cheesemon, if you wanna, we got a couple commands here. We got a command that shows a clip of one of the freighters that came through a couple weeks ago. We got some commands that show the Boat Nerd and the marine traffic that show it's a free app. You don't have to register. You can just look at it. That shows like some of the boat traffic on the river. And yeah, just a cool chill stream here. We're just basically hanging out and chatting with our friends and just showing people what's going on here. It's kind of a stream where you don't have to stay all the time. You can come and go, maybe catch a ship or whatever. But thanks again for the raid. Super appreciate it. I got my Canada shirt on today too, by the way. So yeah, so we got Sarnia, Ontario right over there. That is Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Of course, if you go farther across, that's going to take you up to Toronto area, to the GTA, the Greater Toronto area. And that's a beautiful area. I'm not sure if you guys have ever been up to Canada, but that's a beautiful area up there in Toronto, up there in Ontario. And you can go around and hit the Niagara Falls, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous area. And of course, that would be a good way to get up there to Massachusetts, is to get, you could cut through Canada rather than going south through Toledo and Cleveland. Let me turn my phone, make sure I'm still charging. Yep, I'm still charging. Okay. Yeah, I gotta turn my phone. Every now and then I lose the chat. So I got my coffee here, you guys, too. So coffee is life. my Mickey D's coffee, which I think Carla Stop has a bunch of McDonald's emotes, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you guys got any questions, just please feel free to chat them and I'll try to answer them if I see them. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You got a new account? What? What are you talking about, Cheeseman? What's the new account? Yeah, I love those McDonald's, the McDonald's emotes from Carla. I think Makawaka gifted me a sub to Carla, so I have all her McDonald emotes too. And I do love McDonald's. I went there this morning, as you can see. Oh my Lord. Do. Captain of the ship, that's right. Stealth 1812, good morning, Stealth. Have you ever tried to catch a ship by swimming? No. No, I've never tried to catch a ship by swimming. This current here, the current in this river is super strong current. If you can imagine, all the water, just picture this. Picture all the water going over Niagara Falls. How much water and force that is. That same amount of water and force is coming through here. So this current is super, super strong. If you jumped in that river, you would be gone. And there are people who does skin diving in there. But when they skin dive, they actually rope themselves to the side of the to one of the walls. Let's go for a little walk, you guys. Let's go for a walk. Let's try going for a walk, and I'll take you down and show you some of the stuff here. So let's go for a walk. We'll go for a walk down, and I can show you some of the interesting areas here. So there's a very historic area here in Port Huron. We have a lot of history from the Underground Railroad to the many shipwrecks in the area to these Tuskegee Airmen. Of course, all the marine traffic coming through here, and then in the traffic from the Blue Water Bridge, all the shipping traffic. Chrissy's live as well. Chrissy is streaming. Chrissy's doing an IRL stream. Really? Are you kidding me? Well, I'm glad that Chrissy's live. Is she doing music, or she's doing an IRL? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we got a little sailboat out here. Got a little sailboat out here going up. And here is a we got flags there, and here's a monument for the Tuskegee Airmen. You can see that. Basically, it's Alabama's Tuskegee Airmen in Michigan. A cool monument. It tells about the pilots from World War II. African American Air Combat Unit known as the Tuskegee Airmen. And this is a nice monument dedicated to them. I love this here. That's a cool picture of the Bell P-39 Air Cobra, which is the plane that the Tuskegee Airmen flew. And then here is a part of a ship's propeller. This is part of a ship's propeller that made out of, I'm sure it's made out of brass. You see how big it is? And it honors lots of the sailors who died in the various shipwrecks. And they've had lots of shipwrecks. The big storm of 1913, and it basically tells the history of the big storms in 1913, where two major storms collided and a whole bunch of people died. So yeah, it's a very, very historical area here, and I love streaming from here to show people the area. And Ben, thanks again for the raid, of course. If you can't stick around, I understand completely. Here's the Blue Maiden, the Blue Water Maiden right here. The Blue Water Maiden here in Port Huron, Michigan. She's a statue that symbolizes the abundance of water in the Port Huron area. So she's pretty cool. Of course, the flag's there. Yes. Thank you for being here, DJ Manny Max. A great friend of the channel. Peace out. Couple walkers. Here comes another ship, another small ship up the. You almost missed my stream. Well, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't miss it. We got another little pleasure boat coming up here. I'm not sure. This might be another one of those excursion ships. Oop! Look at all the seagulls. Got a bunch of seagulls here. Let's see how close I can get to them. Whoop, there. Got the seagulls, and we have this boat coming up. Quack, quack. Yeah, honk. They're seagulls. They make kind of a screeching sound. Hello, seagulls. Look at them. Look how close I get to them. Oh, I'm about 5 feet away. Oh, and we got this little excursion ship coming. Look at the Blue Water Bridge. Oh my Lord, gorgeous, gorgeous. What a gorgeous day. What a gorgeous day here. What a gorgeous day. I can't believe how close I am, and they're not even flying. Oh my Lord. I'm right on top of them. There's a pretty good view, hey? The seagulls and the ship. I'm waving to them. I don't know if they're waving back. Yeah, beautiful day here. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, okay. Chrissy did an IRL stream. She did an IRL stream with Weissa singing. Excellent. Excellent. Sorry I missed that. Cool. Cool. Okay, let's walk down this way farther. Thanks, you guys. Oh, here's a big anchor. I'll show you the big anchor over here. Here's a big anchor from one of the ships that wrecked back probably over 100 years ago. From the John Martin. The John S. Martin. You got the flags up there. This is a pretty big anchor here. Hopefully we get another ship that comes through here, you guys. Is EC still live, or did EC end? Yeah, EC live, I'm live, and Chrissy live all at the same time. When has that ever happened before, Cheese Mod? You're probably super busy. Cheese Mod is multitasking. Oh my Lord. Thank you, Cheese Mod. Thank you, Cheese Mod. Yeah, 3 at once. He rated, okay. Oh, crazy. 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 Yeah, so I've had 2 raids today. We had a raid from Kuya Ivan. And then we had Ben's raid. We had Debbie CSM here. Kaiser was here. Carlos Stop was here. Chrissy Cheese was here. J Money was here. DJ Max is here. We've got a couple new followers. And CJ Love's here. And just a beautiful day here in Michigan. And hopefully, I'm looking down the river to see if I can see any more boats coming. We got some fishermen here. Mimlas! Good morning, Mimlas. Mimlas, my newest VIP. Thank you so much, Mimlas, for being here. Super appreciate you always being here and always helping identify on the ships on the stream. And thank you for being here. What's it say? Look out for a stream on Sunday. Good morning, sir.
I used to live in Canada.
Oh yeah.
I used to bring the trains across. We used to come down here with their paper down there.
Paper? Oh, that was a paper mill.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't sure what that was.
Yeah. We were way down there. We came across on the barge. Brought all the trains down.
Oh, you brought the trains across on the barge, and then they
and through the tunnel.
And through the tunnel,
Yeah.
and then they came up here through the paper mill.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what this was up here. This is an old paper mill up here. So are you originally from Canada or from?
I was born in Port Huron.
You're born in Port Huron?
My father died when I was 10.
Okay.
And my mother married a man and a son.
Okay.
And,
So you had dual citizenship?
No.
No?
I didn't take a Canadian citizenship.
Okay.
And there's what happened to me. I went to Vietnam.
Oh, you went to Vietnam?
Yep.
So you're a Vietnam vet?
Yeah.
Do you see the other guy that walks through here? There's another guy that walks through here that's a Vietnam vet. He was here earlier today. He walks here on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Usually has his Vietnam vet hat on.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's from K-Pac.
I
But
have him at home.
yeah, you have him at home, yeah. Well, thank you for your service, sir.
I was in a dugout.
Uh-huh.
The guy was next to me. And I said, you better get down. Because you could hear it whistling coming
You
in.
hear the bullets whistling?
And all of a sudden, bang! I got a scar from here to here where a mortar hit me.
Oh, my Lord.
They had to redo my esophagus. And I I said, okay, time to get up. He was skinning bones. My dad used to fish here all the time when we were young.
Yeah, I've been smelt dipping here before. That's the only kind of fishing I've done in this area is just smelt dipping. I'd love to smelt dip. I haven't been smelt dipping for a long time though.
Yeah.
These-
I remember all these places over here. That used to be a roller rink over there.
A roller rink?
Yeah.
Really?
I
Cool.
used to roller skate there.
Wow. Wow. This is such a beautiful area though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We unloaded trains there too.
Oh yeah?
Now it's a casino.
That's a casino over there. Got a casino over there. So we got some fishermen here. Yeah, we're at the Blue Water Bridge here in Ontario, or in Port Huron, Michigan. We got Sarnia, Ontario's across the river. And we're just here walking around. We had a ship come through earlier. Those freighters are beautiful when they come through, aren't they?
One almost hit here last
Yeah, I
week.
saw that. He came really close, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a freighter. I wasn't here when that freighter came through, but we had one come really close to the wall here.
Do you remember when, what's his name? Edison's house was over in there?
No, I don't remember. I know that I've been to that museum over there. We got the Thomas Edison Museum over there.
Yeah. Well,
Dark Native, good morning.
I remember when the house burnt down today,
Uh-huh.
and when I moved back here, the basement was still there.
Okay.
And railroad ties there,
Uh-huh.
and I started demolishing the basement. And I walked up there and I said, "Are those bottles from Edison's train, Madison?" And they said, "Yeah, how many do you want?"
Really?
There must have been 500 of them there. I've got about 30 of them in my garage.
Really?
Little corks in them.
Crazy. Crazy.
That big building down there,
Uh-huh.
first one you can see was Merchant Street,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I was born.
So you were born right here in Port Huron?
Yeah. I met my wife over in Sarnia,
Uh-huh.
and it was the winter time. She's walking down the street, and she's shaking. She didn't have hardly any good clothes.
Uh-huh.
I pulled over. I knew her boyfriend,
Okay.
and I said, "What's Joe doing?" We're not getting along. I pulled over and I said, "I'll take you to a restaurant, buy you some coffee, whatever you want to." And that started it all.
Cool.
She lived in Marysville,
Okay.
and I married her 50 years ago.
Wow. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I even adopted her boy from her boyfriend.
Okay. Cool. Dark Native, thanks for being here. We're here underneath the Blue Water Bridge here in Michigan. And Dark Native's a great streamer. He lives over there in Canada. And thanks everybody for being here. Well, thank you, sir, for talking to us.
Okay, you have
And
a good day.
yeah, hopefully we'll see you around again.
It's been a long time since me and my dad fished here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These weren't here.
Oh yeah.
We used to get nice big fish. When I lived in Sarnia, where they have the wheat place over here,
Uh-huh.
I even worked on the boats.
Really?
Scooping up the wheat.
Scooping the wheat, you hand unloaded the boat, or you got the stuff that was left after they got it out, huh?
Oh, we almost died in there. You had to use a big scooper,
Uh-huh.
push it, cable to bring it up.
Oh my, that must take a long time to unload, huh?
Yeah. I can tell you anything about Sarnia.
Cool.
I worked out in Calgary, Alberta.
You worked in Calgary too?
I worked at Allied Chemical.
Allied Chemical?
And then I found out it was poisonous.
yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that.
Did you find anything yet?
We did not. We did not. We did not find anything. We did not find anything. We did not. 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 We
I got some Christmas.
I'm streaming live.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, I'm streaming live on Twitch if you want to say hello to anybody.
How y'all doing? Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Is Mom watching you on Twitch? Okay, let's walk down here a little bit farther. And thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks, Ben, for the raid, and thanks Mim Loss for being here. Mim Loss is also a streamer. And of course, Dark Native is a great streamer. He's got so many great songs on his song list, and he does different. He's got a second channel where he does informational streams. And thanks for being here, you guys. Thanks for being here. Woohoo! Yeah, it's a wonderful day here. Definitely a wonderful day. And it's 11:45 here in Michigan. There's the Blue Water Bridge. Woohoo! We've only had one ship come through here today so far. We're hoping for some more. I might be live for maybe another hour or so. I'm not sure. Let me check my phone and make sure it's still charging. There's the Thomas Edison Museum right there. There's the Thomas Edison Museum right there. Dark Native, have you been here before when I was streaming from Port Huron? I'm sure you've been to Sarnia before. Since you're from, I think you're up by London way. I think, I'm sure you've probably been down here to Sarnia. I'm not sure though if you have or not, but yeah, it's a beautiful area. You got the Detroit River going south. Yeah, at least you don't get rain. Yeah. I want to make sure I'm charging still. Yep, I'm still charging. Yeah, beautiful day here. Gorgeous day in Port Huron, Michigan. We got a seagull here. Mr. Seagull. Oh. Couple little ships going through. There's Mr. Seagull. Oh man. I'm happy, you guys. I'm happy. A great Friday here in Michigan. And there's the museum, the Thomas Edison Museum right there. And we got the Thomas Edison statues down here. I'll show you the statue. Beautiful day. Beautiful day here in Michigan. Thanks for being here, everybody. Hello. Yeah, hopefully we get another ship coming through here. So, Mim Loss, how are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing good. And as usual, thanks for being here. So here is the Thomas Edison statue. Having your first coffee? Yes, well, coffee is life. Enjoy your coffee, and I'm glad you stopped by. We've only had one ship come through here so far today. We had a couple raids. Ben raided us, and Koya Ivan raided us. He's a guitar player from the Philippines. I'm not sure if you follow him or not. You might. I'm not sure. And of course, so glad to see Dark Native here. I love his streams. He's got so many cool videos. Oh my Lord, you got such great videos, and I think E-Room rated you a couple nights ago, if I'm not mistaken. I think E-Room Kim rated you Dark Native. In fact, I know he did. Yes, coffee. Gotta have the coffee. I had to have, when I started making my emotes, I said, I gotta have a coffee emote. Because us Twitch people, we are up. Let me just sit down here. Oh my Lord, let me sit down here. And just rest here. Yes, us Twitch people are always up at all hours in the night, all hours in the morning, and we gotta have our coffee. So yeah, so I decided that I needed to have a coffee emote. I did have a coffee emotes from some of the people I was subscribed to, but I'm like, no, I need my own coffee emote. So I found that picture on somewhere. I Googled that picture, and I said, you know, I was just looking for all kinds of different ones, and I got that one. I'm like, that's a nice one. I kind of like what that one looks like. So I made that my coffee emote, and I really like it. Of course, we got the command exclamation point CL. We got the command exclamation point COFFEE. We got lots of coffee commands. Oh my Lord. Is E-Room Kim here? Is E-Room here? No, who's here? Who's here? Another raid? Oh, Colin raided? All right, Colin. And E-Room's here too? E-Room raided? Wait, who raided me? E-Room raided? Oh, Colin raided? Colin, thanks for the raid. Colin. Oh my Lord, thanks for the raid, Colin. And E-Room, thank you for being here. I was just telling them that Dark Native is here and how we raided Dark Native the other night. We're like, yeah, we're here underneath the Blue Water Bridge. And E-Room, you should be going live soon, huh? It's 5 to 12. Yeah, so tell them how we did. We got like 68. I think we got 68, level 68 in your word stream the other night. And I know that Colin raided E-Room, or Colin was at E-Room's stream about a week ago, and thank you, Colin, for following E-Room. And yeah, it's a beautiful day here in Michigan. Is Ben here? Yeah, Ben's still here. Cool. Yeah, Ben rated me earlier. So you guys make sure you give Ben a follow. And Carla was here. Carla Stops was here. And Debbie CSM was here. Chrissy Cheese is here. Who else? DJ Mannix Max is here. Where are other streamers? Michigan Outdoors was here. We got this is our third raid. We got raided by Kuya Ivan earlier too. He's a guitar player, singer from the Philippines. And yeah, it's a beautiful day here. A beautiful day. We had one ship come through, and I was hoping for another one. Whoop. Yeah, I was hoping for another one. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day here. I don't know if you guys listened to that last guy I was talking to. He was a Vietnam veteran and originally from Port Huron here, and he was telling me all kinds of history about Port Huron and Sarnia. And let me tell you, he'd be a great guy to talk to some more. I love talking to these people that have all the history and know everything about the area. Yep, Mem's here. Yep. Mem's here, AFK's here. We got lots of people here. Thank you guys for being here today. And thank you for the raid. Colin's a great streamer. He talks about different sports teams, and please follow him and visit his streams. And Erum, did you come with Colin, or you just happened to show up the same time that Colin raided? You gonna go metal detecting? Okay. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay live, Erum. I might stay live for another hour or so, so I'm not sure if I'll be at your stream or not. Hard to say what I'm gonna do. I want to try to stream here for maybe another hour, if it's okay with you, Cheese Mod. And like to maybe catch another ship that comes through here. But yeah, Erum's been finding some cool stuff on his metal detecting streams. He found a couple quarters the other day. He found some quarters. He found that one little Jesus. You found that Jesus charm, which was, I think, silver. You said, what, 925 silver. And you had the IRL stream at that pond where the geese were hanging out and the great blue herons. So yeah, and then Erum does his puzzle and his word streams in the evening, which is cool. Yeah, money is, or sterling silver, cool. I gotta adjust my camera here. I don't want it to fall out. I gotta adjust my camera here. I think that's not too. Yeah, money. Yeah, money is good to find. I used to have a metal detector a long time ago. I don't know what happened to it. Probably got lost or broke or whatever. But yeah, metal detecting is definitely fun. Yeah, don't drop. Not gonna try to drop you. I'll try not to drop you. Yeah, Erum's got a great stream. I was just telling him how much I enjoy the words, except you guys are way too good for me. Like I say, Jeff Lynn is always high up, and Erum's high up. I think Mim Loss is high up, and I'm always like down toward the bottom. But I still enjoy the words. I think I try to go for the four-letter ones, the five-letter ones, and some of these people go for the really long letters, and they get higher scores with the longer letter words. But yeah, thanks everybody here for dropping by for sure. Appreciate it. The Ranch Rich. I used to metal detect here. What? Let me look, see what it says. I used to detect here in the UK. Good morning, Rancid Rich. I'm not sure if I've seen you before. Like I say, I'll be looking at the stream when I get done. And then if any of you guys are streamers, I'll definitely give you a follow. And thanks for being here. I'm not sure who you came with or how you found us, but appreciate you being here, everybody. And of course, I always say we have our friend Chrissy Cheese that we support. I think she might be pinned at the top, or Cheese Mod to chat, couple of free emotes if you want to give her a follow. Look at that. I'm streaming live on Twitch.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah! We got music! Woohoo! Yeah, Cheese Mod, chat couple free emotes. It's easier for them just to hit the emote. But yeah, we got ourselves a guy on his tricycle playing his jams. That's pretty cool. I could get some of that. I could get a tricycle and do some streaming that way. Woohoo! So I'm trying to look at trying to see who's all here. Oh. King Cobra, good morning. Good morning, King Cobra. Woohoo! And American Violin, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who's here. Like I say, I'll be giving you guys all follow backs if you're streamers. And King Cobra's a great streamer. He streams his aircraft, his airplane simulator, and a great friend of the channel. We got some what we got here? We have some we have some seagulls. That's what they are. We got some seagulls here. Oh my Lord. Yeah, it's a great day here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning here in Michigan, except it's not morning. It's happy noon. It's just turned noontime here in Michigan. Happy Friday afternoon now. And E-Room's going to be going metal detecting soon. You guys want to check out E-Room Kim's stream. He'll be metal detecting. I think I'll stay live here for another hour or so. And then maybe we can raid E-Room again. I'm not sure what we'll do. Seems like every time I stop the stream, a big freighter comes through. We've had one so far today. Excuse me. It was an oil chemical ship. It was I can't remember the name of it. It was Jive, J-I-V something, I think, or Jiver or something. I'm not sure. Do. Yep, thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being here. I got a nice breeze. Look at the flags. Got a nice breeze this morning. A nice breeze. And King Cobra, apparently Chrissy did a live a little bit ago. I think she's on vacation somewhere. I think she did an IRL live, and I think she had her daughter singing. So keep an eye for Chrissy doing an IRL. Maybe again on Sunday she'll do another one. Not sure. But yeah, Dark Native was here too. Dark Native is another great friend of everybody. He's got a great stream. I know you rated Dark Native the other night, E-Room. Let me get up here and set my phone down and make sure I'm charging and get my coffee. Yeah, Debbie CSM was here, Carla Stopp was here, Jay Money was here, of course DJ Max is still here, Ben, Colin, our raider, our latest raider, 3 raids. I'm not sure if I've ever been raided 3 times in one day before. That might be a record. Thanks a lot, Colin. Thanks a lot. Okay, let me check, make sure I'm still charging. Yep, I'm still charging. Okay, let me just I'm gonna set this down and get my coffee. Let me put that down there. Let me kind of adjust this a little bit. So yeah, thanks Colin. Thanks Colin for the raid and everybody who came with Colin. And thank you new followers and new people that came in. Like I said, I'll definitely check you guys out after the stream. I really can't do it too easily now. My second iPhone is Blue Jeans Family, where I do IRL streams with Blue Jeans Family too, but I need to have Wi-Fi. I don't have data on this phone. So Blue Jeans Family goes live too, normally on Thursdays. I didn't go live this Thursday because it was raining out and I didn't want to stand out in the rain. So I didn't go live, so hopefully next Thursday. Or maybe Michigan Outdoors was here, and he was mentioning something about something called a mini Starlink, which that sounds very interesting. If I could get something called a mini Starlink, which I could carry with me, and I could get data from mini Starlink to this phone, then I could help Cheese Mod do his modding, because he actually had 3 streams live today. He had me, he had EC and LC, and he had Chrissy Cheese. We were all live at the same time. Of course, Cheese Mod is a wonderful IRL streamer himself from Scotland, so don't forget to give him a follow and catch his streams. Oh man. Yeah, it's kind of a hazy day here because of the forest fires and the smoke and the haze coming from Canada. So we've had some warnings out here for the air quality warnings, or I don't know if they're warnings or statements or something. But yeah. So yeah, it's a great morning here, great afternoon here in Michigan. 1,719 followers. Woohoo! Cheese Man, you're gonna have to reset my follower goal to 1,800 apparently. I think I passed the 1,700 during the week when I wasn't even live. Oh man, yeah, what a gorgeous day. I love the breeze. The breeze is coming like right from the north. Got a beautiful breeze here today. I'm probably getting some sun even through the clouds. There's some bicyclers there. Walk like an Egyptian. Thank you for being here, Colin. I didn't give you a raid dance. Thank you for the raid, Colin. Yeah, Colin has a good stream. He's such a friendly guy. He's got his cats and he's got his plants outside. You can see his plants, his flowers, and that sort of stuff. And yeah, definitely give Colin a follow and check out his streams. I know a lot of, I think Debbie CSM and Carla, a lot of those guys hang out with Colin's stream too. Like I say, thank you guys so much for being here, because obviously there's so many people live at any time, and for you guys to stop by here and even raid me is just super appreciated, no question. And super appreciate Cheese Mod Forever for always being here. It's just so nice. Of course, King Cobra, you got to stream. You haven't streamed for a couple months. You need to go live, King Cobra. And I always enjoy King Cobra's streams. He does his air flight simulator, and that I keep telling you, that one time you did that space one where you're like sitting in a spaceship, that was really cool. That was really cool. Well, it looks like my coffee's done. Looks like my coffee's done. Yeah. Colin is in me. Yes. You know, the birds are cool too. You know, that's why I like coming over here. I like the ships. I mean, I was streaming from the park across from my house, which is nice. I can walk around the park, and what can I see at the park? I can see some geese. I can see some seagulls. Don't see too many people. There's not much going on the lake. Like in the wintertime, I actually did some walking around on the lake, and I can stream from my house, but you know, that's okay. But I really like it over here. I super enjoy it over here because I super enjoy it myself. I love coming over here. This is such a beautiful area, and I absolutely love the big ships. I love the freighters. There's two things I always loved when I was a kid: the freighters and railroad trains. I love watching the trains because my dad worked for the railroad, so I love watching the trains. And I always love watching the big ships because sometimes we go over to Tawas, because I was born in West Branch. We go over to Tawas, and sometimes you could see the ships way out from Tawas coming through. So I always like the ships. So coming down here and being able to watch these ships so close is just really, really nice. Like last Friday, we had 6 of them come through. Today, only 1 so far. But you never know when another one's coming through. It looks like we've had these little excursion ships coming through. Here comes another one up. I believe it's like a little excursion ship where they must have people on it that's taking a tour of the Detroit River. They go up in the Lake Huron and they must turn around and come back down. Barbie's still here. Yeah, we got the boat nerd and the marine traffic. Yeah, there's two pretty good sites there. The boat nerd is pretty good, and the marine traffic might be a little bit better, but you can look at the ships, you can click on them and see all kinds of information about them. You can see pictures of them, you can find out who owns them, what country they're registered under, what they might be hauling, what their destination might be. It's actually a lot of information, and you don't have to get the app or join anything. You can just look at it. So that's pretty cool. If you guys got any questions, just please go ahead and chat them, and I'll try to answer them if I see them. And if I don't see them, Cheesema can probably make sure I see them at some time. Yeah, it was interesting talking to that guy that was from Port Huron about all this stuff, about how they would take the railroad cars across the river from Ontario on a barge, and then they would go up this railroad track. This was a paper mill. That's what this was up here, a paper mill where they made paper. So they apparently brought maybe trees or stuff in from Ontario by rail, and then they made paper up here at this paper mill, which is still here, but it's getting warmer. 59 degrees. 59 degrees. Not a bad day here. Yeah, that's a kind of a nice little ship there. You kind of see that ship there, and a fisherman. Nice. You caught a walleye? A smallmouth? Oh, let me bring the camera down. He just caught a smallmouth bass. We're gonna go look at his fish. Okay, so we got ourselves a fisherman that caught a fish. Wow! Holy moly! That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a smallmouth?
Yeah.
That's a huge smallmouth.
We get them up to 20, 25 inches.
Wow! Excellent. Excellent. What are you using for bait?
Crawler harness,
A crawler harness?
light crawler on it.
Wow. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
My first one here this year.
First one, that's a good one. That's a good one. Wow, so he just caught himself a smallmouth bass. And the smallmouth bass are not necessarily a big bass, but that was a huge smallmouth bass. There goes that ship up there. Bye, Boa. Good morning. Good morning, Boa. Boa's our friend. I think you're from Alabama, maybe, or down in Florida. Yeah, we're here in Michigan. This is Port Huron, Michigan. That's Sarnia, Ontario. And E-Room was here a minute ago. We got the Blue Water Bridge here. Got the Blue Water Bridge. And sometimes we get some boats through here. We've had one freighter come through here so far today. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, thank you for being here, Boa. Yeah, Boa is a great friend of E-Room Kim, as you can tell by his emotes. And he's a streamer too, I do believe. I'm not sure when, he hasn't went live for a while, but he is a streamer, so make sure you give Boa a follow, you guys. And yeah, Boa, we've had 3 raids today. We got a raid from Kuya Ivan, we got a raid from Ben, and we got a raid from Colin. And Debbie CSM was here, Mim Loss was here, E-Room was here, Chrissy Cheese was here. We've had a pretty good stream today, and thank you for being here. I'm not sure if you've been here before or not, but I appreciate you dropping by and visiting here. You can see that's the Blue Water Bridge here. So we got Sarnia, that's Sarnia, Canada across the way. Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, and then this is Port Huron, Michigan. And it's about, I think the same time that you have, it's like 18 minutes after 12. And it's just a gorgeous day here. Beautiful day. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. I'm sure you'll probably be at E-Room's stream in a little while when he goes live, and you'll probably be at E-Room's stream tonight when we're playing words. I was telling him how good we did in words. You're always good in words too. You, Mim Loss, E-Room Kim, Jeff Lynn, you guys are super good in words. I think we got to level 68 a couple nights ago. And he just caught a smallmouth bass. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, Mim Loss is still here. Good morning, Mim Loss. Thanks for being here, Mim Loss. Yeah, Mim Loss just got her coffee. She just said she woke up a little bit ago. And so thank you for being here, Mim Loss. Oh my Lord. I was hoping we'd get more ships through here today, but it's still nice being here, whether you get much boat traffic through here or not. It's just fun being here, chatting with you guys and showing you Michigan and watching the fishermen. I did talk to a couple of Vietnam veterans today. Talked to one earlier that I see quite a bit, and maybe about, I don't know, half hour ago I talked to one down there, and he had all kinds of information. I probably could have talked to him for a lot longer. But yeah, he had all kinds of information about the area from when he was a kid. He was born in Port Huron. He had been in his 80s, I would say, and he was telling us all kinds of information about the area. So yeah, if you you got any questions, Boa, I'll try to read the chat and see what they might be. But thanks for being here. It's a beautiful day here. Thanks for being here, everyone. Walk like an Egyptian. Thank you for being here. Walk like an Egyptian. Thank you for being here. I always hate ending my streams. I so love being live here, and I hate ending my streams. So let's just stay live for a little bit longer and see what happens, you guys. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, yes. Oh my Lord. Yeah, we got this little, looks like it's a little, it might be like a little passenger cruiser over there where they're probably giving people rides up the, I'm not sure where they come from, if they're coming from like down by Detroit, or if I have to figure out where they're coming from, because it looks, I think there's two different ships. They're coming up and then they go up into Lake Huron and they turn around and they come back down. But they've been busy all day long. They've been going up and down the river like crazy. A beautiful day. Gorgeous day here. Gorgeous day. Hopefully we get another freighter comes through before I end. I can hear the people on the ship, on the boat. Ahoy! I doubt if they can hear me. But they're having fun. I mean, there's an idea. I could get a ticket on one of those ships and stream from the river. Yeah, Michigan Outdoors is talking about this mini Wi-Fi deal, Starlink or whatever, that you get at Best Buy. I gotta check that out. I gotta see how that works. I definitely need to check that out. ASAP, because it'd be so nice to have my second phone here so I could help Cheese Mod doing the mod duties on my Blue Jeans family phone, which right now is in my pocket with no service. So yeah. Walk on these. Now I can barely stand on them. My balance isn't what it used to be. Am I still charging? Yep, I'm still charging. That's good. I'm still charging and we're still here live. at the Blue Water Bridge. So thanks for hanging out, you guys. Appreciate it. This is that kind of a stream where you can just kind of hang out and lurk and come and go. I haven't seen any geese today. I'm surprised. No Canadian geese today. I don't know where they're all hiding. We've had seagulls, quite a few seagulls, but no geese. And just when I say that, I think I hear one quacking, hawking. Oh yeah, there's a goose down there. There's one down there. Just as I say, there's no geese, there's a goose. Looks like one. One by himself with the seagulls around him. Jeff Kahn. Woohoo! Good morning, Jeff Kahn. What's the name of the bridge? Oh, Julianne. It's the Blue Water Bridge. And Julianne, yes, Julianne. I was in Julianne's stream last night, and she recommended people follow Chrissy Cheese. So Julianne, thank you so much for getting, I think one of Chrissy's latest followers is from your stream. So thank you so much, Julianne, for helping support your friends and our friends. And that's the Blue Water Bridge in Port Huron, Michigan. And that's Sarnia, Ontario, across the street. So that's Sarnia, Ontario in Canada. And this is Port Huron, Michigan. So yeah, Julianne is recently affiliated. She's a great streamer. So guys, make sure you give Julianne a follow. And thank you for being here, Julianne. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've had quite a few people here today. Yeah, and so Julianne, yeah, thank you so much for your kind words about Chrissy last night in your stream. I really super appreciate it, and I super appreciate you were at Chrissy's stream a couple nights ago. I was sleeping, but I noticed afterwards that you were there and even gave some bits. So cheers some bits. So thank you very much, Julianne, for being here. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Yeah, Jeff Kahn. Jeff Kahn's another streamer. Jeff Kahn's another streamer here from Michigan. He streams IRL and he streams some games too. But he does a lot. He does IRL streams. He's done IRL streams from different raceways here in Michigan. From when they had the NASCAR races here in Michigan, he did some IRL streams. He actually did a co-stream with me over at the park. So yeah, Jeff Kahn's a great friend of the channel, a great streamer. And if you guys want to drop Jeff Kahn a follow, please do. And thanks for being here, Jeff. Happy Friday. Oh, I think I heard we might have a ship coming up. Was that a ship? Was that a ship's whistle? I don't see anything, but we may have one on its way. Thank you, Julianne. Yes, Julianne, thank you for following Jeff. Yeah, a little FYI, Julianne, Jeff was one of the scouts when I was like a scout leader here in Michigan. We used to have a lot of outings out in Ortonville. And Jeff Kahn is an Eagle Scout. He's got an Eagle Scout emote, in fact. And I just happened to I'm friends with his dad and friends with him. And like I say, he even came out and did an IRL stream with me at Big Fish Lake at the park. And when I don't know how I discovered him on Twitch. I just seen him on Twitch one day. I'm like, oh my Lord, Jeff Kahn is on Twitch? I couldn't believe it. It's funny how you run into people like that. They come up as suggested streams or whatever. And so of course I immediately followed him and been to his stream many times. And like I say, he came out and streamed with me at Big Fish Lake at the park. And He's a great guy. I think, Jeff, are you work? I don't know if you're working nights, Jeff. I'm not sure what your schedule is, but Julianne streams like probably late evening our time, perhaps. So you might be able to catch her live. She's just recently affiliated, probably only like a couple weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago. She's just recently affiliated. And congratulations on your affiliation again. Oh, really? Those are your siblings? Wow, cool. It's nice to be able to have your family visit your streams. That's cool that your siblings. Let me look at their names again, so I can, when I go to your chat, I can recognize them. Hang on, let me look again. You told them about me. Well, thank you. And you got a niece too? Wow. Cool. Excellent. Yeah. Thank you for letting them know about me. Of course, I'm sure you mentioned Chrissy Cheese too. But yeah, thank you for supporting and promoting. That's the whole thing. That's kind of how I know that you mentioned in your stream last night that you knew me from back in Sessions days, and that I didn't stream in Sessions because Sessions really didn't have an IRL type stream. Sessions was mostly just music streams, and so I never dropped any love. They had what they called love, where you could buy love and drop love in Sessions. I never ever dropped any love, but I did join lots of crews. I was in people's crews, and I visited their streams, and I actually took a lot of videos of them and posted them on my YouTube channel, which is, if you hit YouTube, YT, you'll see my Coco Hanft YouTube channel. And I got a second YouTube channel, which is my new YouTube channel, which I'm putting my outdoor videos on. So I got two YouTube channels, my outdoor video channel, and then my Coco Hanft, which recently I've just been probably putting my streams up on YouTube. But if you look in the past, I got all kinds of videos of a lot of Sessions artists. I used to really post a lot of videos of the different Sessions artists and some of the Twitch artists too. So that's just a little information. But yeah, on Sessions, they didn't have an IRL category. And of course, when Sessions closed unexpectedly, I think in November of 2022, I think it was. Wow, has it been, or is it 2023? I don't know. Whenever they closed without notice, and everybody lost a lot of money that they had in their Sessions accounts. And so that's when everybody was looking for different ways to go live. Some people were streaming on Facebook, some people were streaming on 17 Live, and of course, I think most of our friends came to Twitch, which we seem to like Twitch. And Chrissy Cheese actually had started streaming on Twitch before Sessions closed, because her Twitch stream was more stable, because on Sessions lots of times it was black screen because it just, you couldn't get good enough service. But on Twitch it seemed to work better. So Chrissy kind of had a head start because she was streaming on both. So after Sessions closed, I decided, well, I'm going to start a Sydney channel just as my way to help people get affiliated, because they had to have 50 followers. So we started Blue Jeans so people could just come to the channel. We'd give them a super shout out and they would get their 50 followers. And I really never thought about streaming myself except for that reason. Just do like IRL streams just so people could come in, watch the birds, and I fed the squirrels and the birds just to let people come into the channel. And the whole idea was to help my friends get their 50 followers so they could get affiliated. And before you know it, I had like my 50 followers, and I'm like, well, guess maybe I'll try to get affiliated. And then my second iPhone, I started as Blue Jeans Family, And before you know it, I got that one affiliated. So it was crazy. It's really crazy. Here comes that boat back. Here comes that boat back. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm trying to read the chat here. Okay, Eli, yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, they did catch a fish not long ago. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here. And please, Cheesemont, if you could chat a couple of Chrissy Cheese's emotes so they can click on them and follow. Yeah, Chrissy Cheese is our friend from the Philippines, and she's a great streamer. I was just talking about her, and yeah, I really enjoy Twitch. I think the reason I enjoy Twitch so much is the raids. The raids, you can raid people, and people can see you and get more followers. Where Sessions, I don't think Sessions had something like a raid. It wasn't really a raid. You could kind of tell people you could kind of direct people from your stream when you ended, but it wasn't like the raid like we have here. And oh, here comes another boat. Here comes another freighter, you guys. Get ready. Here comes another freighter. Here it comes. Here comes one. Woohoo! Comes another freighter, you guys. All right. Another freighter. Another freighter. I'm going to take my other phone out and try to record some of that freighter too. And I might post some of that freighter on my I think if it exclamation point, it's my second YouTube channel is called Nature Michigan. So I think if you hit exclamation point NMC, Nature Michigan channel, that'll give you my Nature's Michigan YouTube channel. But I've been trying to put, I think I got 40 subscribers on it. But I've been trying to put some different ship videos on there and stuff. And I get quite a few. People really watch them. I don't get a lot of subscribers, but I get a lot of views. I mean, some of my videos got like thousands of views. So yeah, this is nice. Another ship coming through here. So let me, I'll try to record some of this when it comes through. Nature Michigan, yeah. So you can see here comes that ship coming up river. So it should come pretty close. You guys, we should get a really good view of this ship. We should get a really good, this looks like it's a pretty long one too. It looks like it's a self-unloader, so it has its own boom where it can swing over and unload the stuff out. It's probably hauling maybe ore, iron ore maybe. When it gets closer, we could probably read the name on it and we'll be able to see what it is. But it's a nice one. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for posting that Nature Michigan link. Yeah, I wanted to have a separate excuse me, I wanted to have a separate YouTube channel just for my outdoor videos. Because my main YouTube channel, I got everything on there. I got so much stuff on there. Recently, it's just basically been my streams. All my streams I upload to my YouTube. So you can see them. There's no chat, of course, but you can see the streams. This guy's coming up. He's pushing some water. You hear the seagulls. Okay, okay. Yep, here comes another ship up. Let's see, I'm not sure what it is. It's a nice one. Okay, Julianne, thank you very much. Thanks for being here. And thank you for your siblings and your niece, and thank you everybody for being here. If you just want to stay and watch this ship go by, Julianne, it's kind of cool. You just hang out for another 5 minutes and watch this ship go by. But yeah, appreciate everything. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. And if you happen to be your own YouTuber, you need some subscribers, I'll definitely give you a subscription back. Thank you. The Dirk S. Vandervoort. Okay. Yeah, the ships are the big attraction here, Julianne. The ships are definitely the big attraction. That's why we stream here, is to watch the ships. So we got ourselves the what's it say on the side of it? It doesn't say, it says the, what's it say? The Michigan Trader? I think it says Michigan Trader on it. I'm thinking it says Michigan Trader on it. Woohoo! The Michigan Trader. That's a huge, yes, that is a huge ship. No question, that's a huge ship. That is a huge ship underneath the Blue Water Bridge. Woohoo! And sometimes they'll give you a salute. Sometimes they'll give you a salute where they'll blow their whistle. So we'll see if we can't get a salute from them. Look how long that is. Look how long that guy is. Oh yeah, toot toot. Yeah, he's a big one. It's actually, technically, it's like a barge. You got the big ship, the Michigan Trader, then you have another smaller ship behind it that's pushing it. So it's like a combination. It's two ships pushed together. So the engine is a separate little ship that's wedged in, if you can see that. I'm not sure if you can see that. But the back end is the smaller part. Oh, hello, Queenie. Queenie's another streamer here. Give her a follow. So we're watching the big ships here going across. We got Sarnia, Ontario across the river there at Canada. You came here at the right time watching this ship go through. Woohoo! Yes. Very cool. The Michigan Trader with its tug pushing it. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, Julie. You guys make sure you follow Queenie's a streamer too from the Philippines. Julianne's a streamer here too. You guys make sure you guys follow each other and everybody, you guys. And of course, Cheese Mod Forever is a streamer from IRL streamer from Scotland. Okay, gotta go. Okay, later. Have a good one. The ship has the length of 740 feet. Wow. Yeah, I love the stream too. That's what I love about this stream is the ships. Being able to watch the ships and everything. It's very cool here. Very cool. Thank you guys all for being here. Appreciate it. It's 1:45. We'll probably stay live for another maybe 15 minutes and see what's going on. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful ship. Beautiful ship. Jump 17. Okay, bye. See you later. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you in Julie's stream when she goes live again. Maybe I'll see you in Chrissy Cheese's stream. Yeah, what a nice day. That's a big ship number 2 for today. Big ship number 2. Woohoo! Thank you guys. Thanks everybody for being here. Yeah, beautiful day under the Blue Water Bridge. Let me just show you the Blue Water Bridge again here. Got the Blue Water Bridge here. And we're looking down the river toward Detroit. And that's Canada over there. And then up the river toward Lake Huron. The river is the St. Clair River. It's the St. Clair River. So basically, if this is Michigan, it's like this is Lake Huron here. Lake Huron comes out and runs into the St. Clair River. So right down here is kind of where we're at, and Canada's over here. So that's Canada. That's Sarnia, Ontario over there. So this is the divider between Michigan and Canada. The international boundary. And we got the international flags down here. Yeah, St. Clair River, yep. The St. Clair River. Let me look at my battery here. Okay, I got lots of battery. Let's take a walk, Cheese Mod. Let's take a walk down the river, down the walk here, and see what we can see. Let me put my other phone away. Hang on. We'll go for a walk down toward the bridge, and we'll see what's going on. Maybe we'll stay live for another 15-20 minutes, and then we can maybe raid somebody. I'm not sure who's all live, if E-Room's live or whoever, but we can find somebody. Cheese Mod does a great job at finding people we can raid. And we've had 3 raids here today so far. We had, I think the first raid was Koya Ivan, who was a guitar player from the Philippines. And then Ben raided us. Ben is a streamer from out Massachusetts way. And then Colin raided us. And we've had so many wonderful people here today. And of course, Chrissy Cheese was here, and Jeff Kahn, and oh my Lord, Mim Loss, Boa. The list goes on and on. E-Room's live. Make America great again, yes. Oh my Lord. Yeah, E-Room is live. Okay, well, we'll wait. I want to wait. Let's just walk down here. I want to go underneath the bridge. I'm not sure how long E-Room will be live for. There's our goose. I guess we could raid. Do we want to raid? Do we want to raid E-Room? I guess now would be a good time as any. I guess it'd be kind of nice, you guys, to raid E-Room if you want to. Cheese Mod. And we can end my stream, and we've seen 2 freighters come through, and we got a nice amount of viewers here. Why don't I go fishing? I have done fishing. Yep, I've done fishing. I've done fishing in other streams. I've never fished from over here before, but I have done fishing streams, and sometimes I catch a bass or some bluegills or a pike, but nothing big. Yeah, let's. I guess Cheese Mod. We could raid E-Room if you want to. How long have I been live? I've been live for nearly 4 hours, huh? Yeah, thanks everybody for being here. I guess we can end our stream today with a raid to our good friend E-Room Kim from Indianapolis, Indiana. I think he's doing a IRL stream where he's doing metal detecting in the park in Indianapolis. He also streams in the evening and does words on stream and puzzles. He's a great guy and a great friend of the channel, and he would be a good raid target. Wow, 4 hours, yes. Nearly 4 hours. So, Cheese Mod. Oh yeah, Linda was on. Yeah, Linda's been on she's been doing lots of streams, long streams. Yeah, Linda ended. Yeah, I mean, you got any other suggestions? No, today's Alpha's birthday too. She's probably doing a long stream, but I think E-Room would be a better target. Maybe get E-Room some followers, and he's such a good guy. He's always here this morning, and he's just a real good person. And so he would be a good target, I think. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Elokin. Yes, thank you. Thank you for being here, everybody. And you guys, thanks for following me. Thanks for following Chrissy Cheese and all of our other friends here, Jeff Kahn and Cheese Mod Forever. And Cheese Mod Forever, special thanks to you again for being here and always doing such a wonderful job as mod extraordinaire. I can't wait till you go live again and see your streams in Aberdeen. And DJ Max, thank you for being here. Yeah, so let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and raid E-Room, and then I'll stay in E-Room stream for a little bit, and then I'll probably drive home. I was thinking about trying to put my dock in this afternoon or maybe tomorrow too. We'll see what's going on. But yeah, thanks everybody for being here. We had seen a couple big ships and had 3 raids and lots of new friends here. So thanks a bunch for being here. Please copy the raid call and don't be afraid to chat in E-Room stream. He can't see the chat too good when he's out doing his IRL streams, but he will appreciate you being there. So if he doesn't answer your chat, don't worry about it, because he really can't see it that good. Woohoo! So yeah, Cheese Mod, let me know when we're raided, and I'll go ahead and end my stream then. So thanks a lot everybody for being here, and see everybody later. Beautiful day here in Michigan. Just about a 4-hour stream. Happy Nightmares. Hello. Hello, Happy Nightmares. I think we're getting ready to raid E-Room right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we see a couple ships already going up the river, and I think we're raiding E-Room right now. So if you don't go with the raid, we might have raided already. If you don't go with the raid, we'll see you at E-Room. Yes, nice weather. Beautiful day. Yep, a gorgeous day here in Michigan. Okay, we raided? Okay. Okay, everybody, so it looks like we raided. So let me just say so long from Michigan. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you to our raiders. We had our raiders, Kuya Ivan, Ben, and Colin. Thank you for all being here. Special thanks here to Cheese Mod Forever. Thanks to my VIPs, Chrissy Cheese, Jeff Kahn, Mimloss, Kaiser. There's a bunch of people here, King Cobra. And just thanks everybody for being here. So I'll go ahead and end this stream now. And I'll see you over at E-Room Kim. So later, Gator. And I'll upload this to my YouTube channel and my VOD so you guys can watch it again. Okay, we're gonna end.